ones. Girard, Kansas was one of them. Beloit, Kansas was the other one that took care of business. And once again, I think it was just kind of it was a bar fight. You walked in and you hit that big bully in the mouth, and they didn't know what to do. And the Girard Trojans stepped up and said, here we go, boys. We're on a roll. We're going to keep it rolling. Turnover battle. We won the turnover battle last week. We did not turn the ball over a single time. We're not going to talk about the extra two-point conversion fail. That was an interception in the end zone. It was a dead play, so it didn't really matter. It did not hurt us. But the Trojans did not turn the ball over once, and that's exactly what the Trojans need to do tonight.
That's right. And, football is a trust-based game. Them boys go through a game like that last week, and all of a sudden they realize, man, if we trust in each other and we believe in each other, we can accomplish great things. And you can build a lot of stuff off a game like that. You've got to be careful on crossing the line of overconfidence, but you can build off a game like that, and kids can do amazing things they never knew they could do.
And that brings me up to believing in the system. I'm not a huge fan, and it's not a secret. I'm not a huge fan of that offense. I don't like it. It's not me. I'm a hard-nosed line-up and run it right down your throat guy. But Coach Philpott proved to everyone, all the critics out there, that this scheme will work.
Yep.
And if the guys don't turn the ball over, it will work. And, I look back, and we had 30-some turnovers for loss of possession in the first 7 games. You turn 30 possessions over and give the other team that many, it's going to be hard to win. But last week the Trojans took care of that issue and did not turn the ball over. So that is something we need to talk about tonight. We're going to step away for one more break. This is a Acacia-sponsored event, Kansas High School Activities Association event. So we will play 4 commercials in a row here that is sponsored by Acacia. So we're going to step away, enjoy the Acacia-sponsored events. We are on the Community National Bank pregame show. Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of the Trojans. Learn more online at mybankcmb.com. Once again, here's some Acacia-sponsored commercials.
No thanks. I'm just looking. Oh, this is cute. So?
Too tight-headed! Yuck!
You wouldn't do it there.
Hey, oh.
So, don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Like they're the fashion police.
Hey, great party.
Oh, thanks. Here you go. 1 hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not gonna come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
I don't really know.
You wouldn't do it there.
Gotta be crazy.
So, don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
Hey, where are you going? You can't get by me. I'm #1 in this class. I rule this lab. I'm #1. Hey, I don't think so.
wouldn't do it there. So, don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
What? Jerk.
And welcome back to Lacine, Kansas, Prairie View High School. We are on the Community National Bank pregame show. It is time for the for the pregame coaches interview brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Service. Coach Philpott is working to put the Trojans in position to succeed, and that is what the agents at Farm Bureau can do for you. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, they're here to help you plan for what is to come, protect what matters most, and invest in your future. Get your game plan together at Farm Bureau. Give them a call at 620-724-4213. Once again, Coach Philpott's interview right here on Girard Sports Live.
Welcome back to the Community National Bank pregame show. It's time for the pregame coaches interview brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. Coach, thanks for taking the time.
Hey, good to be here.
Coach, let's talk just a little bit about last week. You went in and played a team that was 8-0, and now they've injected your equipment. Congratulations, and let's talk about that game a little bit.
Yeah, going into it, I think on paper, we were the underdogs for sure, but I felt like our kids really bought into what we were telling them, and just kind of bought into what they knew they could do. Earlier in the year, we played them pretty close to the fourth quarter, and knew they had a chance if we played well and did some nice things, and kind of executed, and we did that. We finally won a turnover battle. We were very good on defense. We didn't give up too many big plays. Made them earn everything they got. And when you do that, usually good things happen for you.
Coach, let's talk a little bit about some individual play. Luke Nigeman started for your team, and he had a big impact in that game.
Yeah. We kind of mixed him in the last few weeks. He played well. He's still fairly young, but he's a smart kid. Gained a lot of experience, kind of seen a lot of things, given a lot of reps over the year in practice, what we were doing, and felt good about it. And, just a little bit of, kind of went through the way with he kind of gave us a better chance maybe to extend some plays and get to the second level in the option game. And he played very well for his first start. We had a lot of guys around him step up and play well and help him out and kind of be pretty steady for him. But he did a really nice job for us.
Coach, along with Nigeman, I'd like to talk about your defense. Your defense shut down a Columbus team, barring one big play for them there, a long run. But your defense all year long has been stout, and they didn't let up last week either.
Yeah, the first game we played against them was kind of the turning point for our defense, I think. We saw a lot of things that we were doing kind of wrong and not fitting together, not playing as a whole unit. And when we made that, we kind of saw some of those, like the first game, we made some corrections and made some adjustments, and kids started seeing what they're supposed to see and knowing what they're supposed to do, reading their keys and doing their job. And we've been pretty solid ever since then. And we knew they wanted to run the ball. That was their MO. They needed to find a way to be solid there, tackle well, get people to it, and fit where you're supposed to. And we did a good job of that all night. Not giving up maybe a big play, but not letting one big play turn into 3-4 big plays in a snowball effect.
Coach, we're going to head up in the second round. We're going to head up and play Prairie View. What do you know about them, and how do we match up with them?
I think we match up with them pretty well. They're a very solid team. They're well coached. You can see that. They're disciplined. They're going to do what they're supposed to do. They're going to believe in their system. They believe in a physical style of football, which is, I feel like we can be physical at times, and we just need to be able to match that. But sometimes it's a good thing when you know what they're going to be and they're well coached. You know what they're going to do and how they're going to respond. But I'm sure they'll have a few wrinkles for us. But I think if we can kind of match their physicality and match the energy and be physical ourselves and execute, we'll be fine.
Coach, watched a little bit of film on them. They look a lot like Columbus in some ways, especially in size. They will have a great big nose tackle and some speed out on the corners. Last week, your offensive line did a great job protecting Nigaman and opening up some holes, especially to the outside. We were able to get some good yardage when we turned the corner, sealing off that defensive end. Is that something we're going to look forward to again tonight?
Yeah, it's some of the stuff we do is kind of what they give us, but they are, like I said, they move some people around up front. Offensive on the defensive line, they're technically sound, they're physical, they come off the ball. We've got to be able to do what we're supposed to up front, be physical, like I said, match our physicality, but read what we're supposed to read, see what we're supposed to see, block for each other on the edge, and I think there's likelihood. I think we know what they're going to do for a good point of it, but they can always give you a wrinkle. But kids just got to execute and play fast and play for each other. I think we'll be okay.
Coach, the final thing I'd like to talk about, we have extended the season. We started this season, we didn't know if we were going to have more than one game. We weren't for sure we were going to have this first game. But now you have extended the season and got into the playoffs. What's that mean to as a coach and as a player?
It's kind of been under the cloud of this could be your last game, so play it to your full potential, get everything you got the entire year. It's kind of been obviously a unique year, but our kids have done what they're supposed to. We've battled through some quarantines and adversity and all this other stuff in the rest of the year. But now we're here and we've kind of appreciated that, we get a chance to survive and advance and keep playing and kind of keep playing as long as you want to play, do those little things you're supposed to on the field as well as off. But we feel like the first game against Columbus was a game that we felt we didn't play our best, and that, we go out and play well. We got a chance to keep going and keep playing, and why not? And then I feel like this is a team, Prairie that we didn't get a chance to play in the regular season that we were supposed to. And, let's go play well against them and keep playing as long as we want to play. But our kids have responded like we talked last week about the pressures and all that. I don't think our kids see that because it's kind of been that way all year long. You never know what game's going to be your last. And so we played hard. We played with a lot of energy, but we just got to keep doing our job and kind of keep executing on both sides of the ball. And I think we can keep playing for a while.
Coach, as always, I want to thank you for taking the time and, go get after him, get up north, and go a little buffalo hunting.
Thank you. Will do.
It's been the pregame coaches interview brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. We'll be right back with the Community National Bank pregame show.
And welcome back to Lacine, Kansas. Sorry about the announcer coming overboard. They put us right underneath the biggest speaker I think they could find. Once again, we are on the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show. Wow, that is going to be bad. I'm sorry. It is time for the area matchups. Look at the area matchups brought to you by Discount Auto and Towing, 120 East Forest Avenue, downtown Girard, Kansas. Discount offers 24-hour towing and can repair all makes and models. To learn more, contact Discount Auto and Towing at 620-724-8100. Tuck?
Well, Dale, there's not quite as many locals playing as there has been, so I'm going to kind of run through our bracket right here. Obviously we have Girard and Prairie View playing. We got Hayden and Perry LeCompton playing. That's in our quadrant. You've got Burlington and Frontenac hooking it up tonight in quadrant 2. The winner of that's going to play the winner of Houghton and Baldwin. Okay, over on the west side, You've got Riley County playing Scott County, Andale and Clearwater. Then you got southeast of Saline playing Marysville, Cheney playing Collegiate. Dale, I think is there many other locals still in?
Colgan is still in, and Frontenac is still in.
Yeah,
Frontenac,
I read them off.
Did you read that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the announcer was
you can't hear anything.
back so bad I couldn't hear you. So we are on the Sweet 16. If you're a big Final Four, big NCAA basketball, so we are on the round of the Sweet 16. And after tonight, we'll drop down to 8, and we'll carry on. Tonight is a huge game for the Trojans. If we pull this off tonight, once again, everybody out there at Internet Land and Kansas Sports and everyone else is picking Prairie View tonight. So once again, Trojans the underdog. That's fine. We'll take it. But if we pull this off, we will play at home. On even-numbered years, West travels east, and we are further east than Prairie Lecompton and the Topeka Hayden schools. So if we would win tonight, when we win tonight, we will have a home game next Friday night at 7 o'clock at Frank Jameson Field. So once again, that is one bad announcing speaker. We're going to step away as they play the national anthem. We'll step away. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day.
This is Greg from the original home location of Derailed Commodity in nearby Brazelton, Kansas. Our home location includes the warehouse for our company's 16 other stores, allowing us to feature a huge selection of furniture at outlet prices. We also feature by far the area's largest in-stock selection of carpet and floor coverings, and the absolute lowest prices on mattresses. We're your source for lodge-style rustic furniture for homes and cabins. So come see us at our large facility in Brazelton, your destination for outlet pricing.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Welcome back to Lacey, Kansas, home of the Prairie View Buffalo. Once again, regional matchup between your Girard Trojans and the Prairie View Buffalo. It is time for Keys to the Game, brought to you by Evans Motors. Get the keys to your next ride with a stop at Evans Motors. Nate and Eddie have decades of experience getting folks into the right car, van, and SUV that is right for them and their family. Stop by and see them at the intersection of 69 and 400 just south of Pittsburgh, or see their full selection online at evansmotors.net. Tuck, what are your keys?
Dale, number one, we've got to come out and play with the same passion and intensity as we did last week at Columbus. I think no fear was kind of their pregame chant, and that was their motto, and that's what we got to do again. Number two, Luke Nigaman is no longer a top secret. Probably can look for Prairie View to try to contain him, so he may have to change the offense up a little bit. Luke played, honest to God, he played almost a perfect game last Friday night. Keep in mind, Luke's a sophomore. It's his second start, and this is a big game. We can't expect perfection every time, but I think Luke's a pretty good cat. On offense, number three, we've got to attack, just like we did last week. We were successful last Friday night because we were balanced. We could run it up the middle. We could run outside. The quarterback could run. The fullback, the tailbacks, the receivers, everybody contributed. We can't become one-dimensional again. We have to be balanced. We had one turnover last week, and the timing on it didn't matter. It was late in the game. It was well in hand. That's our max we can have tonight. Okay, we could have one turnover max. Receivers, no drops tonight. We had several of them last week, went through the hands. We got it. We got to capitalize. Defense, keep doing what you've been doing. Comes down to it, we got to be within striking distance when the fourth quarter starts. Anything can happen if you're within striking distance. Can't be behind by more than 2 possessions when quarter 4 begins. No special teams disasters.
Those are the keys to the game, brought to you by Evans Motors. We'll go ahead and roll straight in. Sorry again for the PA mic. They put us right underneath the biggest speaker known to man. Starting lineups brought to you by the Jagged Edge. The Trojans start this game in style, but nowhere near the level of style you'll find at the Jagged Edge. Silas, Carlos Sands, Robin Hawkins, and Eva Vietti will have you looking your very best for your next big game. Make an appointment soon by calling 620-724-7500.
Dale, I don't have a full starting lineup from Prairie View. Their announcer was a gentleman enough to give me what he could, but you can expect to hear number 2, Damian Klein's name called a lot. He's their quarterback. Number 3, Garrett Culler. He's a linebacker on defense. Caden Walker. Number 6. Number 11, Bodie Eisenhower is a running back and a D-back. Number 16, Zach Thies is a wide receiver. Charlie McCain, number 21, you'll hear his name called on defense. Zach Nordgren, he's a linebacker on defense, number 23. Number 32, they say to watch out for Otis Jacobs. He's a running back, and he's either at 1,000 or real close to 1,000. So he's had a successful year. Number 34, Kyle Waterman. He's a two-way starter, probably a D-back running back. Gage Pugh, number 35, is a running back D-back. You've got number 62, Noah Norgren. He is a defensive lineman. Big number 69, Andrew Reynolds. You'll see him playing both ways on the line. For our Girard Trojans, for the Trojan starting defense, you'll have nose guard number 74, Eli Tucker. You'll have D. Weideman, number 75, lining up at one tackle/end. Gabe Shireman, number 50, lining up at the other tackle/end. Our linebackers stretched across the middle. Number 5, Caden Harrison. Number 11, Caden Lolleman. Number 33, Brecken Troike. Number 16, Mason Hubner. Number 21, Jarrett Buckle. You'll also see Ethan Merrill come in and out of there some. Gage Davenport, he is an interception machine at cornerback. Number 9, Zach Davis. Number 34, also a D-back, and Alex Kester also gets in there a lot on corners. Our free safety is, I think you'll see Luke in there some. You'll see Kester in there some. Logan Thomas in there some. On offense, the way the Trojans line it up, you're going to have number 2, Luke Nigaman, taking the snaps at quarterback. Fullback, if you will, that's going to be number 1, Ethan Merrill. Number 12, Alex Kester. Zach Davis, Connor Oliveira, Bo Harris, Mason Hubner all share the load at tailback. Caden Harrison's tight end. Wide receiver, Logan Thomas, and I bet you'll see a little bit of Aiden Damon out there tonight. Across the front, you got Weideman at right tackle, Tucker at right guard, number 74, Shireman, number 50. He is the center. You got Shindo at left guard, number 62, Saran at left tackle, number 66, and don't forget about Garrett Humble. He's been invaluable to the team, kicking a field goal last week, kicking extra points. Luke Nigaman a hold, Gabe Shireman a long snap. That wraps that up, Dale.
Those are your starting lineups brought to you by the Jagged Edge. As you have seen, the Trojans lost the toss. They will Prairie View won. They will defer to the second half. The Trojans will get the ball to start. I am pretty sure they showed that Girard would kick the ball, but there's no way we would kick off to them and they would get into the second half. Surely not. Now, it is legally possible that happened, but I'm sure the officials would not let that happen in a high school game.
Let's do that one more time. Make sure you're ready. Girard, are you ready for some football?
So we are high atop the Prairie View grandstand.
Are you ready for some football?
Nope, we will return the ball, so we'll get it in the first half. Opening kickoff brought to you by Laird Ceramics, 503 West Maple in Girard. Stop by Laird Ceramics for great gift ideas and supplies. Get creative when it comes to gift buying and get your friends and family member a beautiful ceramic piece. Or maybe even take some classes from Laird Ceramics. Give them a call at 620-724-8442.
Here we go.
It is time to go. Ball's kicked on the ground. It'll be scooped up by Harrison, I believe. He'll go to cut the outside. He'll be wrapped up right at the 25-yard line.
Number 34, Kyle Waterman with the defense for the Buffaloes.
Well, that is where the Trojan offense will take over. So 1st and 10 from the 25. Luke Niggeman will come out and call the play. They'll break the huddle. Split single receiver to the top, single to the bottom, Harrison to the bottom, and Thomas to the top. They'll go tight man on the receivers. Send one in motion, stop, turn, hand it off up the middle, no pitch to the outside. He'll turn the corner, 30, 35, up to the 40-yard line before he's slung out of bounds. And luckily that's not a flag because Oliveira was wrapped down 10 yards out of bounds. So great play for the Trojans.
So real nice 17-yard gain on our first play from offense. The corner was there.
Play was good for a Trojan first down.
Good enough for a Trojan first down. Great start to the game right here, Tuck.
Good read by Luke. Good pitch by Luke. Way to cut it up by Connor.
They'll split it out again. Twin receivers to the top of the screen. Niggeman will be the quarterback. He'll send one in motion. Oliveira turn, hand it off up the middle, and there's a small gap there. He'll gain about 3 yards on the play.
Pretty good hole there.
Ethan Merrill with the play. And they're going to say a gain of 4. Being up a 2nd down and 6 for your Trojans.
Looked like Waterman in there on the stop for the Buffaloes. So, hey, 2nd and 7, that's a good 2nd and 6. 2nd and 7's a good place to be for our offense.
Niggeman will break the huddle, send one top receiver to the top. Spread him way out. Niggeman will take the snap from Sharman, turn, hand it off, no, pitch it to the outside. He's got a seam, he's across the 50. Ball's loose, we'll get back on it, and we're lucky right there.
Yep, that's what we can't have. We can't have the ball on the ground. We have got to secure it.
Gain of 2 on the play after the fumble. Luckily, Niggeman able to jump on it.
I believe that was Hubner on the carry, wasn't it, Dale?
It was Hubner. Those wonderful uniforms that we have. Send one in motion. Stop. Try to get him to jump off sides. Won't work. 3rd down and 3 for your Trojans. They'll reset it. Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Now send one in motion, turn, hand it off up the middle. No pitch to the outside. He'll get across the 50, up to the 42-yard line. Wrap that ball up, young man.
Yeah, we gotta secure that ball better. Good run by Mason, but man, we gotta have 2 hands on it.
Good for about 7 yards. That'll be another first down for the Trojans, and that offense is firing.
It is, and you know that is the best upfield cut I've seen Mason make all year. He just boom, he hit the hole.
Plant your foot in the ground and get upfield, young man. Good job. We'll send a tight receiver to the top, tight to the bottom. Niggeman will take the snap, turn, pitch it to the outside. It's wide open. If he can make one guy miss, Oliveira will. 40, 35. He'll get down to the 31-yard line and good enough for another Trojan first down.
Driven out of bounds by number 16, Zach Peace for the Buffaloes.
So we're really working the corner. It's there. Nice move by Connor to make that guy miss right there.
Good stiff arm there by Oliveira, and the Trojans are in business. Ball on the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for your Trojans. We'll spread them out this time. Logan Thomas to the bottom of the screen. Press coverage. I'd like to see something here. Turn, hand it off up the middle, and the ball is on the ground. That is another ball on the ground, and we'll lose it all the way down to the 14-yard line. We're going to say the 16-yard line, and that's something we can't have.
No, we didn't see that. You know, we lost 1 fumble last week, and that was the only ball on the ground. We've already seen 2 here tonight. We've got to reset.
Trojans defense will have to stand here. Ball on the 21-yard line. 26-yard line, I'm sorry. They'll go twin receivers to the bottom of the screen in the eye back. Once again, that powerful running back. Klein will take the snap, turn, hand it off, second man through. And he will be a short gain of about 3 on the play.
So it looked like D in there on the stop. Maybe Gabe. I couldn't see real well, Dale. So they were running an I formation that time, I believe.
Yep, went out of the I with twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. We'll see what kind of other formations we see.
So it looks like we got Davis over here on this corner, Buckle on the outside linebacker.
Once again, those split twin receivers to the bottom of the screen, tight on the top. Now we'll see a different formation out of it, like a power I, offset I, turn, and it's going to be a sweep. He'll cut it inside. He'll have enough. Nope, not quite enough for the first down. It'll be up to the 35-yard line. He'll be a yard short, bring up 3rd and 1 for the Buffaloes.
That was their quarterback, Klein. We were told we'd probably hear his name a lot tonight.
And all that was jet sweep. They overloaded that one side and brought it.
Yep.
About 6 on the play. They'll bring it 3rd and 1 from the 35-yard line.
They'll split. Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom, out of the eye again. They'll snap the ball, turn it, hand it off, first man through it, nothing there. Wrap him up, there it is. Nicely done by the Trojans, loss of about a yard. Bring up 4th down and 2.
Yep, so you had Troike shot the gap there. You had Tucker plugging it up. I think, do we have 2 linebackers in there, Dale?
We did, along with Eli Tucker stuffing that middle. Nicely done by the Trojans. Buffaloes will draw back in punt formation.
That's Jacobs punting. I'd be watching this.
They'll take the snap, and he will kick it away. Wow, a booming spiral punt. Kester will take it at the 27-yard line. He'll make one guy miss up to the 31, about 32-yard line, and then they'll take over from there, about the exact same spot, about 5 yards further than the very first possession.
So, nice defensive stop, but we've got to, hey, hopefully that's all the fumbles. They're out of our system. Let's roll now.
I hate to say it, but I see another ball on the ground. That person's standing next to me on the sidelines.
Yeah, this is playoffs. You can't take no chances.
They'll break the huddle.
Looks like Davis is the fullback now.
Send one in motion, turn, hand it off up the middle. Nope, keep it outside. He's got it sealed up to the 35, up to the 40, 45-yard line, up to the 46. Nicely done. Good hard run there.
Beautiful run, better block. Mason Huebner had a great block out there on the outside.
We got a penalty on the play. I'm going to say a hold against the Trojans, I believe. It will be a 10-yard penalty against the Trojans. Bring up 1st down and 14.
So spot foul.
Nope, going to say 15. So it is 1st and 15 for the Trojans, and that's a killer.
That is.
So we've had 2 balls on the ground and a penalty already here with 7:54 remaining in the first quarter. Send a single guy in motion, turn, pitch to the outside, and he's going to be wrapped up for a loss. Got to pick up the linebacker coming through. That's a loss of 5 on the play.
Yep.
Bring up a 2nd down and 20 for the Trojans.
Yeah, Jacob saw that coming, and he beat our man. He beat us out there and just broke down and waited.
2nd and 21 for your Trojans. Need to get back on the right side of the line of scrimmage. Send a single receiver to the top. Harrison, single to the bottom. Logan Thomas. Send one in motion, turn, drop back, and it looks like he's wide open over the middle. Go get
Got it.
Oh, throw the flag. Where is the flag at?
He was pass interfered with. You can see it from here.
He was tackled before the ball got there. No call on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down.
That's amazing.
And 21. And he was beat to the inside. He's got to pull that down, though.
Yeah, you got to catch the ball, You catch the ball, it doesn't matter, but, it is hard to when you're getting tackled.
So 3rd down and 21 for your Trojans.
Be a timeout.
Timeout called by Coach Phil Pott. We'll take him with him. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue mascot debit card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
Welcome back to Lacine, Kansas. All knotted up at zeros here with 7 minutes remaining. Trojans 3rd and 21, Tuck. We got to eliminate the penalties and got to eliminate the fumbles.
You know, the way that first drive was going, Dale, right now, hadn't have turned it over. It's 6-0, 7-0 possibly. We were rolling down the field, 1st and 10, and we have a nice run, and it gets negated by a penalty, another negative play, and then you're in a hole.
3rd down and 21. Send a single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Nigaman will take the snap, send one in motion, turn, drop back, turn, look, and he will throw it deep. Ball is up for grabs. It will be caught at the 40.
That's Harrison.
25 down.
And he fumbles.
And it will be scooped up by the Trojans at the 5-yard line.
So I think maybe that was the makeup there, us not being called there.
We might have got away with the push-off right there, pretty big.
Yep, but they didn't call it, so we'll take it. So we're even now, and we've got the ball at the 5.
So 64 yards. 1st and 10, 1st and goal for the Trojans. Turn, pitch to the outside. He'll turn the corner.
Oh, 6.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Trojans. No flags on the play. Trojans go up 6-0 with 6:38 remaining here in the first quarter.
Was that Oliveira, Dale? I cannot tell from here.
Could not tell.
So I think it was Connor Oliveira that scored. We can't tell from here.
Trojans up 6 after a big play by Harrison. Once again, 3rd fumble of the contest. We've lost 1. Here comes Humble. Crosswind. See if he can get it through. Snaps down, kicks away.
Blocked.
Gonna be blocked. And that came right up the middle. So the extra point is blocked, but the Trojans are up 6-0 with 6:38 remaining here in the first quarter.
There is a lot of logic with throwing a ball up like that when you have Harrison and Thomas. They're big bodies, they're physical.
Go get it, young man. He might have got away with the push there.
No doubt he did.
I'm not going to disagree with that, but no call on the first one, no call on the second one.
That's right.
Just can't get used to that because it can come out in a big game like this. Once again, Trojans up 6-0 here in the regional round of Kansas High School Activities Association playoff. Trojans will come out and kick the ball off after the 6 points. Nigaman will come out to kick it.
Big thing right now is we have put it on the ground 3 times. We got to stop.
Back deep is number 3.
Number 2, Luke Nigaman set to kick off for the Trojans. And we have
Caller.
Howard, number 11, and number 32, Otis Jacobs.
And number 32,
Jacobs.
I kick it away from Jacobs no matter what.
I think so. I like the low squib.
Low line driver, bounces at the 20, skips up, the ball still on the ground. Get down there, young man. Break down, and he will skip up to the 15-yard line and drag his way up to the 20. Nice kick by Nigaman.
That ball had a lot of velocity for as low as it was. That's hard ball to field right there.
The Prairie View Buffaloes will take over 1st and 10, ball on the 19-yard line. And the Trojan defense stopped him once. Let's see what they can do again.
I'm sure they're going to come out and fill us out a little bit and see a few different things here. But
they'll break the huddle, go to double tight, single receiver to the bottom, out of the eye back. Klein will take the snap, toss to the short side of the field. He's got some room, and he'll make it all the way up to the 26-yard line, 27-yard line. It will be just short of a first down, and all that is
that's power.
Power sweep.
Yep. They're going to outnumber you to the edge, and they're going to block it and run.
And they don't care if it's to the short side of the field or the long side of the field. They're going to run away from our strong defense side. They'll break the huddle, send double tight again, single receiver to the top, out of that I formation. Jacobs, the first back, set, turn, toss the other way, and he's got the first down plus some. He'll cross the 40, and ain't no one catching him.
That's Bodie Eisenhower.
Down to the 30, and Sharman will catch him from the backside. Good pursuit by Gabe Sharman.
Great job by Gabe.
Prairie View.
That's just not giving up. Proud of the young man there.
Yep, that's great. And Dale, they ran it again. They're running power to the outside.
That's all that is. They get the linebacker blocked. Your D line has to take a double team.
Yep.
If not, they'll get that corner, and it is open. He's got some speed, so it will be 1st and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. They'll go in double tight again, eye backs. They'll take the snap. Just another toss sweep to the outside. He'll make the corner.
There's a hold.
There is a flag on the play, and that's going to be a hold. That'll bring him back 10 yards. That might be how they're sealing the corner.
It could be, you know. But I'd say Prairie View is definitely, this is what they want to run, and they're going to run it till we stop them.
Trojans up 6-0 with 5:18 remaining here in the first quarter. Hold against Prairie View. That will back them up 10 yards. Bring up 1st down and 20. The Trojans just got to get that seal on the outside. Turn them back into the linebackers.
Yep.
They'll go double tight again. Single back receiver to the bottom. Flanker this time. Turn, hand it off, little cross buck up the middle, and he's got some room. And he'll make it all the way up to the 12-yard line.
So that's your anti-venom to the sweep right there's that trap.
Yep. Little trap play right up the middle, and they're going to trap the nose guard is what it looks like. They'll kick the defensive end out and trap the nose.
Ball is now on the Trojan 18-yard line.
Ball to the 13. Will bring up 2nd down and 5 for the Buffaloes.
The ball is on the 13-yard line.
With 4:39 remaining. Send a single receiver to the top of the screen. Out of that power back flanker to the top of your screen. They'll snap the ball, turn, hand it off, second guy through. He's got a little bit of room, looks like close to a 1st down.
Bodie Eisenhower with the carry. Picked up by
Going to be a little short.
It'll bring up 3rd down and short for the Buffaloes. Trojans need a big defensive stand right here.
Ball is now on the Trojan 10-yard line.
You know, I'd say they're in 4-down territory right here, Dale.
No doubt about it. They'll break the huddle, send a single receiver to the bottom of the screen, double tight, flanker to the bottom of your screen, out of that power eye. Turn, he'll keep it himself. He'll get enough for the 1st down. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Buffaloes, and that was just quarterback keep.
Yep.
Several Trojans on the play. It was good for a Prairie View.
Once again, it was 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the
ball is on the 9-yard line. Trojan defense going to have to make a stand here. One big play so far for Prairie View, along with Girard had one big play. We'll see single receiver to the bottom, flanker to the bottom. Watch this power sweep the other way. They'll turn, hand it off, crossbuck in the backfield, nowhere to go. Loss of 2 yards. Sharman and Weidman will make the tackles.
Number 50, Dave Sharman, and number 73.
Looked like Merrill was in there with a little bit of pressure, too.
So nice job by the Trojan defense. It'll back them up to the 11-yard line, and that's exactly what we need, negative plays. And that's that little crossbuck play that we saw earlier.
You can kind of feel that coming when you're a lineman. You just got to react.
They'll send twin receivers to the top. They'll walk Jacobs all the way up about 2 yards deep behind the quarterback turn, and he'll keep it outside. He'll make one guy miss, and into the end zone he'll go. And that's just the quarterback keep. So it is all knotted up with 2:46 remaining here in the first quarter. And it looks like Prairie View will go for 2.
So Dale, they had a pretty nice fake to the fullback. Our end kind of bit on that, and he had a wide open alley to the end zone right there.
They'll break the huddle, 2-point conversion upcoming. And they will send trip receivers to the bottom. Nope, they will, trip receivers out of the shotgun this time. Another formation. Turn, keep it to the outside. He'll turn it in, and he will not make it in. So it is all tied up. Nice play there by Troike to get him knocked down before he gets into the end zone. So still 6-all with 2:46 remaining here in the first quarter. We'll step away for one break. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Calls is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Welcome back to Lacine, Kansas, home of the Prairie View Buffaloes, all knotted up with 2:46 remaining here in the first quarter. Tuck, so far, pretty good game.
It has been. Both offenses have been effective. They've both hit a couple big plays. We haven't seen the Prairie View defense stop the Trojans yet. They turned it over on a fumble and scored, so looking like it's going to be a dandy.
Prairie View will kick a line drive roller, and Harrison will pick it up at the 20-yard line. He'll make one guy miss, cut to the outside, and get up to the 30-yard line, 33-yard line, and that's where the Trojan offense will take over. Looked like he had a little trouble corralling it there for a second.
It took some funny bounces there towards the end. It was bouncing sideways, kind of like trying to catch a greased pig out there.
First and 10 for your Trojans. Ball on the 32-yard line. We'll send a split receivers twin to the bottom of the screen. Niggeman to the quarterback. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off up the middle. No, pitch it to the outside, up to the 40-yard line.
Nice move.
41-yard line, and a gain of about 8 on the play. That was Hubner.
Yeah. Man, they're really working that pitch.
And one of these times, they're going to jump on that pitch man, and Niggeman will turn it upfield. Good for a 9-yard gain for the Trojans. Bring up second down and 1. Just got to hang on to that ball.
That is key right there with this offense.
They'll break the huddle, send a single receiver to the bottom, twin receivers to the bottom, one tight. Niggeman out of the pistol. Swing pass out to the outside. Hubner will catch it, make one guy miss, and he will get up to the 45-yard line, and now a flag on the play. I didn't see what the penalty was going to be.
That's either going to be a block in the back or a hold.
We do have a flag on the play.
Holding against the Trojans. Come on, boys.
Penalty is block in the back, called against the Trojans.
So that's going to hurt. That's a 15-yarder, Dale, block in the back.
Ten-yard penalty.
Okay, good.
But still brings up second down and 11 for your Trojans.
10-yard penalty, receive the second down. The ball is now on the 31-yard line.
We'll send twin receivers to the top, single receiver to the bottom. Prairie View is going to press coverage. Snap, straight drop back look, throw it over the middle, and he will be tackled for a short gain of about 5 on the play. Look like Hubner is the recipient.
Believe so.
On the defense for the Buffaloes.
Bring up a third down and 6 for your Trojans. So didn't have to get all of it back at once, just get a nice completion there.
From the 37-yard line.
But if they're going to continue to run press coverage,
you're going to hit them deep.
I look for a double move here.
Yep.
We'll go to single receiver to the top, send one in motion, turn, hand it off. No, pitch to the outside. It's there. Olivero turn the corner.
He's
40,
gone.
50, 45, 40, 30, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Trojans. And now a flag on the play.
I wasn't watching, Dale. I was counting yards. What was it?
Has to with the 63-yard touchdown run, but we do have a flag on the play.
Going to be taunting in the end zone.
So the touchdown will stand.
The touchdown will stand. I didn't see what he did. Anybody back home, rewind it and see. Let us know. But huge run by Oliveira. Great pitch for Niggeman.
Yes, sir. Once he cracked the corner, man, he turned it upfield and nobody was catching him.
Personal foul, unsportsmanlike against Girard, and they're going to call him for taunting in the end zone.
So So now they're going to get to pick if they want to do this on the extra point or the kickoff.
Trojans. And our sideline warning.
Well, they could just call a sideline warning on who?
On Girard.
Ah. So swinging gate.
So they did not call it out of the swinging gate. Look at this. We'll turn and go to the swinging gate. Niggeman, the quarterback behind, will get set. Snap the ball, turn, look at it. Ball's on the ground. And 2-point conversion will fail. Niggeman just dropped it.
You never did quite have the handle on it.
Trojans up 12-6 with 1:04 to go here in the first quarter. We'll step away for one break. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
This is Greg from the original home location of Derailed Commodity in nearby Brazelton, Kansas. Our home location includes the warehouse for our company's 16 other stores, allowing us to feature a huge selection of furniture at outlet prices. We also feature by far the area's largest in-stock selection of carpet and floor coverings, and the absolute lowest prices on mattresses. We're your source for lodge-style rustic furniture for homes and cabins. So come see us at our large facility in Brazelton, your destination for outlet pricing.
Back to Lacey, Kansas. Your Trojans up 12-6 over the Prairie View Buffaloes here with 1:04 to go in the first quarter.
So here's the 15-yard penalty right here, Dale.
That's why it says at the kickoff. Cody Eisenhower and Otis Jacobs return for the Buffaloes.
Look at this dead space from the 45 all the way back to the 25.
They're walking. They're filling it a little bit now.
Niggeman will approach and line drive kick. It will roll down to the, get there boys, to the 30-yard line. And he'll make one guy miss and will be knocked out of bounds.
Number 11, Cody Eisenhower.
About the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
With the defense for the Trojans.
Man, you got to sprint down there when that ball's on the ground.
You know, I mean, there wasn't a split second from the time he fielded the ball till we were here. I mean, you got to find you another gear. Speed D-line's in.
That is Shindo Saran and Adam Sharman. So speed D-line in. They'll spin twin receivers at the top of the screen, and they'll switch it up. Jacobs will go back to the tailback position. Turn, fake the handoff to the outside. He'll turn the corner, get up to the 45, and be knocked out of bounds at about the 49-yard line. Gain of about 9 on the play. And
boy, they pick an edge, and they're going to outnumber you. That's all there is to it.
They faked the toss the other way and just kept it. So second down and 1 for the Buffaloes.
They run out of quite a few different formations, too. We've noticed that.
We'll split it back again. Single receiver at the top. Out of the I formation. Jacobs, your tailback. They'll turn, hand it off first man through, and he's got lots of room all the way up to the 41-yard line before he is brought down. And they'll bring the power defensive line back in. And that's all that was, is the nose guard just got blew out on that one.
Yeah, they had a surge.
Got to squeeze on your defensive ends. I think they put the speed out there to try to end that end around. They'll send a single receiver to the top of the screen, single to the bottom. Out of the I formation, Jacobs is your tailback. Turn, handed second guy through. He'll make 2 guys miss. He's up to the 30. All the way down to the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. You're not going to arm tackle him.
Nope.
Number 75, Whiteman with the defense for the Trojans.
So, yeah, you're going to, they're going to run it right at you. That's what they do.
Play was good for the Prairie View.
So the Trojans' defense needs to stand up here. They're just overloading that side.
Yep.
And they're just begging you to bring your guy over so they can bring the bootleg back around.
Yep. And that's the end of one, Dale.
And that will do it for the end of the first quarter. We'll step away. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
With the score being the Girard Trojans 12, Prairie View 6.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Welcome back to Lacine, Kansas, home of the Prairie View Buffaloes. Your Trojans up by 6, start of the second quarter, but Prairie View knocking on the door. Turn snap, power to the outside. We have one guy there. He's going to make him miss. Good hard run.
There's a penalty right there.
And the penalty on the play.
Flag on the play.
Holding. Blocking the back against Prairie View.
Well, the refs are consistent.
They are. So that will move them back 10. First down and 20 for the Buffaloes.
Dale, I had the Trojans at about 180 yards of offense, and the Buffaloes about 135 in the first quarter.
Wow. Your 250 yards or 300 yards ain't going to take long, is it?
No.
Prairie View will split the receivers, single to the top, single to the bottom. Jacobs, the tailback behind the I formation. Takes snap, turn, hand it off, first guy through, no pitch to the outside.
Ball's on the ground.
And it'll go out of bounds. Wow, that is the break we needed right there.
So,
Amy Klein's pitch to Otis Jacobs goes out of bounds.
Fumble cannot advance the ball out of bounds, so it will be second down and 20. Wait, it's out. Well, it can in Prairie View. Go double tight. Nope, going to send a single receiver to the bottom of the screen, single to the top. They'll turn and drop back to pass. First pass play we've seen. And Sharman chasing him down to the outside. Did he get rid of it?
No, he got out of run him out of bounds. He didn't have anywhere to throw. Gabe did a great job trying to get down.
Nice job by Gabe.
Gabe showing some wheels tonight.
Got some speed. Took after the old man.
Yeah.
So
Mr. Murphy turned around and looked at us funny on that comment.
Third down and 25. That is huge.
That is.
Nothing behind you here.
No.
Watch for a double pass. Watch for the hook and ladder. They'll send a single receiver to the bottom, single to the top. 4 down territory for Prairie View. Turn, hand it off, crossbuck to the outside. And we'll make 2 guys miss. He'll get all the way up to the 23-yard line. Still bring up fourth down and 16 for the Prairie View.
You know, on that play, he kind of gave a juke to the inside, and our guys bit on it. Let's not bite on those. Let's turn the guy in. Let's turn him in.
4th down and 16 for Prairie View, and a timeout going to be called by the Prairie View Buffaloes. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com. Welcome
Welcome back to Lacine, Kansas, home of the Prairie View Buffaloes. 4th down and 16, Tuck. What does the Trojan defense need to do?
You know, Dale, you have to assume they've got to take a shot at a pass here. I mean, they have got good yardage on the runs, but, you know, the likelihood isn't very good. You're going to gain that on a run. You're kind of backed up to the end zone. So you got to tell your defenders, watch for a pass, but contain too.
4th down and 16. They'll come out in the offset eye. Going to be a flanker to the bottom of the screen. They'll turn, fake the toss, and backside drag. He'll set his feet, nowhere to go. He's on the road. And Eli Tucker will tackle him. The Trojans will take over on downs.
So really pretty nice job by their quarterback. You know, he ran around. He got sacked. He didn't get the first down, but he didn't do anything really dumb either.
Boy, he was looking backside, and Trojan defense stands.
Looked like D was a little bit shaken up there.
Looked like he might have got hit where the guys don't like to get hit.
I think so.
Hold your elbow, young man. It hurts less. They'll send Shindo in his place. No, who is that? Is Bohr.
Okay.
They'll send Bohr in.
He's got some good experience out there.
Niggum will come out, break the huddle. They'll send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Niggum out of that pistol, send one in motion, turn, hand it off up the middle. Nice hard run there. I couldn't see. Is that Merrill?
I think that's Merrill. Man, I want to see 2 hands on the ball, Ethan.
Number 23, Zach Nordgren with the defense for the Buffaloes. Ball carrier was number 1, Ethan Merrill.
Good 5-yard gain by Merrill, but yeah, roll over that ball. Hang on tight. 2nd down and 5 for your Trojans. Single receiver at the bottom of the screen. 2nd receiver at the bottom of the screen, tight. Niggum, the quarterback, surveying the defense, will send one in motion, turn. He'll pull it to the outside, and he'll be taken down for a loss on the play.
Number 59, Andrew Williams, quarterback sack on the play.
You know, Dale, that time, they're always releasing the end on that, but that time the guy from the inside beat his man too.
Yeah, that was on where Bohr was at.
Yep.
And
Weideman back in now.
They bring up a 3rd down and 8 for your Trojans. Send a single receiver to the top, twin receivers to the bottom. Harrison and Hubner. Send one in motion, turn, throw it over the middle. It's caught by Thomas, and he will have enough for a 1st down. Nice play, nice catch by the Trojans.
Just nice slant right over the middle.
Inside release, and Logan Thomas used that big body to shield him off.
Yep.
1st down for your Trojans. 9:49 remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
The play was good for a Trojan 1st down. The ball is on the Trojan 30.
We'll spread him out, send a single receiver to the bottom of the screen, way down bottom. Niggum will send one in motion, turn, hand it off up the middle. Nope, keep it himself. Make one guy miss, and he'll gain about a yard on the play.
Didn't get a lot, but that play didn't look too bad. You know, he only got 0 or 1 yard there. But
they didn't give him forward progress on that, did they?
Nope.
So no gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
From the 38.
Dale, have you noticed, has their defense changed anything up since the 1st quarter?
They are trying to slow play it, and they're bringing a linebacker roll over the top. So the only thing you can do is cut it up the middle on that. Take snap, turn, hand it off. No, pitch to the outside. And it will be a loss of 3 on the play. He'll be rolled out of bounds.
Number 3, Bo Harris with the carry.
And that's Bo Harris. Loss of a yard on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 11 for your Trojans.
Loss of 1 on that play. We'll bring up 3rd and 11 from the 32-yard, 37-yard line.
A lot of skilled players out there right now. We'll send a single receiver to the top. Nope, twins to the top, single receiver to the bottom. Logan Thomas at the bottom of the screen here. Snap, straight drop back. Rush coming, and it'll go through the hands. Intended receiver, Bo Harris.
Intended receiver was Bo Harris. And Michael Eastwood with the defense there.
I think they brought a little heat off the corner that time, and I think Luke could feel that coming.
And the Trojans will go into punt formation. First time tonight, Trojans will have to punt. Kicking into this wind, and Jacobs is the returner back deep for Prairie View. Sharman will snap. He'll get the snap off. Kick is away, and it's a good one. Down, caught at the 28-yard line, and nice tackle in there. Sharman got a hit on him, but couldn't get him wrapped up. But up to the 34-yard line is where Prairie View will take over. Good punt by Luke Nigeman.
Good punt, pretty good swap of the field right there.
Buffalo will start this series with the ball on their own 34-yard line.
Looks like the speed D-line's back in.
We'll send a single receiver back, handoff up the middle. He got lots of room. Gain of about 6 on the play, and that's just power football right up the middle.
Had pretty good surge over their left side there.
Tackle by number 12, Alex Kester for the Trojans, gain of 5 on the play.
Alex Kester makes the tackle.
Bring up 2nd and 5 from the 39-yard line.
You're going to say a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 for the Buffalo. They'll spread it out again, single receiver to the bottom, double tight. Jacobs second handoff, second man through. He'll jump and be close enough for a first. Nope, going to be just short. Nope, going to say first down.
So it looks like Tucker Weideman, Gabe Shireman back in the ball game. Adam, Zach Shindo, Cordell Saran go out.
7:45 remaining here in the first half. Buffalo will send a single receiver, double tight. Jacobs, the first back behind Klein. Turn, toss to the outside. They'll make him cut it in. He's got room. He's across the 50, up to the 45, 30, and all the way down to the 22-yard line. Backside's got to get there. Linebackers got sealed off.
We had some contain there, but we weren't filling the holes. You know, we've got to fill them backside holes, like you're saying.
Now on the Trojan 23-yard line.
All the way down to the 23-yard line. Buffalo's 1st and 10 with 7:13 remaining. The Buffaloes will get the ball back in the second half. Trojans need to hold here. Now they'll split 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Single back next to Klein. Turn, he'll keep it himself out to the outside, and Sharman will make a tackle. Nice job getting off his block and making a tackle.
Great effort by Gabe. Good job to see that and to read that and to make a play.
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 10 from the 23-yard line.
No gain on the play. Trojan defense needs to stand here, 2nd down and 10. They'll break the huddle, going double tight. Single receiver to the bottom, flanker to the bottom. Jacobs first man behind Klein. Klein under center. Snap, take the pitch to the outside. Nowhere to go. Nicely done by the Trojans.
Alex Kester.
Alex Kester will stop him for a 3, 4, 5, 6-yard loss on the play.
Dale, we contained and we filled that time. And that's what you got to do. You got to be disciplined.
Nicely done by the Trojan defense.
Bring up 3rd and 15 from the 23-yard line.
So big negative play right there. Good timing on that.
This is where the Trojans can give up 5. You just can't give up 25. Ball on the 27-yard line for the Buffalo. They'll break the huddle. Send a single receiver to the bottom of the screen. Flanker to the top of the screen this time. And bottom. They'll go out of the inverted wishbone. Send one in motion. Skip across. Turn. Hand off. Nope. Going to keep it.
Job, Gabe.
Sharman will flush him. But he's got a lot of room. No blind.
There it is. He saw it.
And I think you decline this.
I think you do too. Gabe Shireman made the play again. Gabe saw it, read it, turned his guy in, pursued, and that forced him out over here and forced the penalty.
Nicely done. Gabe's having a heck of a night tonight.
And the penalty was called a block in the back, called against the Buffaloes.
And they will take the penalty, bring up a replay third down, but it is going to be 3rd and a mile and a half. 3rd and 22 for the Buffalo.
You know, that's just smart, disciplined football, what Gabe's doing.
They'll break the huddle, send a single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Wow, they'll run him right up to the sidelines. 2 backs behind Klein. Klein will take the snap, turn, drop back, look to pass, throw it over the middle, and be tipped up in the air and incomplete. Luke Nigaman with the coverage. Nicely done. They'll bring up 4th down and 22. Nothing behind you here, Tucker.
Nope. Good job by Luke. You know, had his head up, looking for the ball, had his hand up going for the ball. Line, we had a little bit of pressure coming. Of course, with the 3-man front, it's kind of tough.
Got to watch for a screen here and watch for a hook and ladder to the outside. Wide side of the field. Be careful with that. 4th down and 22 for the Buffalo. They'll send twin receivers tight. Single receiver to the bottom, turn. Handoff, and D. Weidman will stuff it. Nicely done by D. Weidman. He read it the whole way.
Yep, good job. You know, maybe we've seen that on film, maybe.
I think so.
But awesome job by D. Weidman right there.
And the Trojans will take over. They'll gain another 5 yards. 1st and 10, Trojan ball, and that's got to be a big momentum swing.
It is, and we need a grinder right here. We need to take up about 4 minutes and 45 seconds and go down and score the football right here. 5 minutes left.
1st down and 10 for your Trojans. The ball on the 40-yard line. Nigaman will huddle him up, break the huddle. We'll send a single receiver to the top, single receiver to the bottom. They're going to press. Send one in motion, turn, pitch to the outside, and he's going to slip down. Is that Oliveira?
I think it was. I'm not sure, Dale.
That'll be a loss of 4 on the play.
Eastwood with the defense on the play.
Boy, it was there. If he makes that cut.
It is, and they're definitely keying on the outside. I saw that time they had an outside linebacker and a corner. They were all over that. But that's what we kind of want them to do. So
it is. 2nd down, 13 for your Trojans. Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Send one in motion, turn, and now another penalty flag.
We were
2 men in motion.
We have a flag on the play with a false start called against the Trojans.
Penalties kill you, Tuck.
So 1st and 10 from the 40, 2nd and 18 from the 32.
2nd down and 18 for your Trojans. Just can't dig a hole. Our illustrious cameraman said we're going the wrong way.
I think he's right. I'll agree with him on that one.
All right. 2nd down and 18 for your Trojans. Send tight receivers top and bottom. Snap, handoff up the middle, pitch to the outside. One guy to beat. He'll turn the corner and get up to the 37-yard line.
So about a 5-yard gain. We'll take that.
Bring up a 3rd down and 13 for your Trojans. Bo Harris getting quite a few carries here in the last couple games.
Yep, Bo's got good speed.
Just hang on to the ball, gentlemen. Send twin receivers to the top, single receiver to the bottom. Snap, turn, drop straight back. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Hughes.
Nope, he dropped it. That hit knocked it loose.
Boy, it would have been right at the 1st down marker.
Yep. Pass was maybe just a shade high. Mason had his hands on it, and he had it pulled in, and a defender made a nice hit and knocked the ball loose.
So the Trojans will come out in punt formation. Sharman will snap. Nigaman will kick it away. Jacobs, the ever-dangerous running back for Prairie View, the returner. Snap is a good one. Nigaman will get it off, put the leg into it. It will bounce at the 35 and roll all the way down to the 17, 18-yard line. And that's where Prairie View will take over. Nice kick by Luke Nigaman.
That was nice exchange of field position.
Buffalo rolled ahead at the 18-yard line where Buffalo will start the series.
So Tuck, with 3:04 remaining in the first half, what do the Trojans need to do here?
You just got to keep playing defense. You know, Prairie View's moving the ball on you. You've been helped out by some penalties, some things like that. You just got to keep playing. I mean, hold them out of the end zone at all costs.
No big plays here.
Nope.
Prairie View will get the ball back in the second half. They'll send twin receivers to the bottom screen, another different formation that we've seen. Single back, nope, going to go out of the eye. Jacobs, the near back turn, and they'll keep it to the outside. He'll try to cut the corner. He will get the corner cut and a gain of about 7-8 yards on the play.
So he ran a long ways on that one.
Good enough for a first down. Going to say 10 yards on the play.
Play was good for Prairie View.
So 1st and 10 for Prairie View, 2:46 remaining here in the first half. Send twin receivers, same formation. Jacobs the first back behind Klein for Prairie View. Turn, drop straight back, looking to throw, and they'll get the ball off. It's going to be caught and up to the 40-yard line, and Kester tried to pick it. He's got to stay back on that.
Yep, and I thought Daly had a pretty clear shot to the pick, but nice pass right over the top of him.
So another first down for Prairie View, all the way up to the 44-yard line. 2:20 remaining here in the first half. Seeing a single receiver at the top, single at the bottom. Jacobs will take the ball right up the middle, and he will gain about 3 yards on the play.
Like Tucker, Weideman, Shireman, all of them in there.
Number 5, Hayden Harrison, and number 74, Eli Tucker.
We're going to say gain of 5 on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play, ball's on the 48-yard line.
Second down and 6. They'll send twin receivers to the top of the screen. Snap, and he'll roll to his right.
Job.
And he will be chased out of bounds. Oh, ball nearly picked off. It will fall incomplete. Bring up third down and 5 for the Buffaloes. Minute 37 remaining.
Dale, that's almost like
in the half.
That's almost like us fumbling right there. I mean, you got to catch that ball and run it the other way.
Boy, I don't know who he was throwing it to, but it was two
There
of our
was
guys.
nobody back here. So 3rd and 6.
Trojans need to be aware of that little cross buck, little trap action up the middle.
I think Prairie View keeps it on the ground here. They've been able to get 6 almost at will.
Send a single receiver to the bottom. Nope, go twins to the bottom. Out of the shotgun, Jacobs, the running back beside Klein. And now a delay of...
That'll help the Trojans out.
Delay a game on the Buffaloes. That will back them up 5 yards. Bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Buffalo. Once again, Trojan defense with a minute 36. Nothing gets behind you.
You can bend, but you can't break here. You know, you gotta keep them contained. You got to keep them in front of you.
Watch the double moves. Send twin receivers to the top, single to the bottom. Ball's on the ground. Trojans get it. Trojans get it. And looks like Harrison comes up with it.
Yep.
Covered by number 5, Hayden Harrison for the Trojans.
Huge play for the Trojans. Trojans need to stick one in right here.
We do. We got to build off that. Minute 33 left. We've got 2 timeouts left. Let's drive down there and put it in the end zone right here.
We are even with the turnovers now. Illustrious cameraman's keeping track of them for us.
We got to capitalize. You know, that turnover came at a real timely place for us. We got to capitalize.
I go big right here.
Yep.
If they're going to press us, I go big. Twin receivers to the top, single to the bottom. Nigaman, turn, handoff up the middle. Gain of about 2 on the play.
Number 1, Ethan Merrill with the carry. Initial contact on that was by Fulton McCammon.
So a minute 20 remaining here in the first half. Trojans in a hurry-up offense. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off, no pitch to the outside, and a holding penalty is going to be called against the Trojans.
Logan Thomas with the ball carried.
Dale, who do you think they called that on? Because our linemen over on the right side are on the ground, and our guys on the left are trying to push people out. So,
minute 6 remaining here in the half. 10-yard penalty. Bring up 2nd and 20. A lot of penalties here tonight, Tuck.
There has been a ton of penalties.
Twin receivers at the bottom of the screen. Nigaman out of the pistol. Single back behind him is Merrill. Take the snap, turn, hand off.
Step up.
Throw deep.
Got it.
Be caught by Logan Thomas.
They're going to give it to him. So that's a 15-yard gain, Dale.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Trojans.
And he got out of bounds.
Out of bounds with 55 seconds remaining.
Now, ball is now on the Trojan 36-yard line, or Buffalo 36-yard line. He's got 36.
Bring up 3rd and 6 for your Trojans. Nigaman will have twin receivers at the bottom, single receiver at the top. Send one in motion, turn, fire over the middle. Going to be caught.
First down.
Good enough for a first down. Hubner, I believe.
That should be a first down.
It will be. 49 seconds remaining.
Hurry up.
They'll get it set. Take the snap. Drop back, fire to the outside. And just off the fingertips, late hit on Nigaman. No call on the play.
Pass was incomplete. Pass defense by Otis Baker.
So that will stop the clock with 39 seconds remaining here in the half. Trojans ball on the 30-yard line. So 2nd down and 10. Yeah, with the wind in our face, gonna have a few more yards. Nigaman will take the snap, turn, double move, go deep.
Overshot him.
And overthrew him just by a hair. And Harrison couldn't come up with it.
Number 5, Tate Harrison was the intended receiver.
I like the route. I like the pass. I mean,
bring up a 3rd down and 10 for your Trojans.
So we still have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, with this wind, I think you have to get down around the 20-yard line for a chance at a field goal.
Yeah, if you're at the 20, you're kicking a 37-yarder.
Yeah.
That's quite a long way for the ball to travel in the wind.
In the wind. Send a single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Send one in motion, turn, fake the pitch to the outside, and now they're going to call a hold.
Of course, we're going to catch it.
Nope, going to be dropped. They're going to call Sharman on a hold.
You know, I understand. I understand that, you could probably call holding on every play, but at some point you got to kind of let the kids play. It's a game isn't about the official.
So that will back him up another 10 yards. And I saw Sharman hook him. There's no question that it was a
no doubt
penalty.
Yeah. And we're just shooting ourselves in the foot with penalties. We've done it all night. So has Prairie View's had the same problem.
That is our 7th penalty of the night, I believe, if my mental scoreboard is right.
Probably for about 70 yards worth. That's about all the second quarter's been, it seems.
27 seconds remaining. I think you capitalize on some Logan Thomas right here.
You've got to take a shot. I mean, so what if you throw a pick down inside the 20?
We'll break the huddle. Send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Harrison down to the bottom. Logan Thomas to the top. Take snap, turn, drop back. Pressured on the run, and he'll get rid of it. And it will go out of bounds. And number 34, backside D-end with the pressure.
Nice defensive pressure by Kyle Waterman for the Buffalo.
4th down and 20 with 19 seconds left. Tuck.
Punt.
Punt it in the end zone.
Yep. Either punt it or you're just going to throw a long pass just to throw it up in the air. Throw it up in the air, and, try to make it land.
Timeout going to be called by the Trojans. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Welcome back to Lacey in Kansas. Your Trojans up 12-6, 19 seconds left, but it is 4th and 20, Tuck.
Yeah, it's kind of a what do you do, what if you do, what if you don't here, where the ball is, where we're at in the game.
Well, you don't want to throw a pick six.
No.
So if you throw it deep.
In the middle of the field.
We'll send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen, single receiver to the top. Merrill is the running back behind Nigaman. He'll take the snap, turn, he'll roll, throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. And that is where Prairie View will take over. Ball on the 40-yard line. With 14 seconds remaining, here is where I drop back my D-backs 20 yards.
Yeah, I'm going to set them way back. If you're going to move the ball on me here, it's going to be on the ground or a 10-yard pass.
Harrison comes off the field. Prairie View will come out, split, top receivers, bottom receiver. Jacobs, first guy back. He'll hand it off on the cross buck, and he'll gain about 5 yards on the play. Still on his feet.
Nice strong run by Jacobs.
And a timeout going to be called with 6 seconds remaining here in the first half. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Our Medical Center's bariatric program has made extraordinary changes to many people's lives.
I am no longer living the life on the sideline, watching everybody else enjoy those things I want to do. I am doing those things now. I am doing things that I only dreamed of doing for the longest time. I'm truly living the life I've always wanted.
Call to learn more. Girard Medical Center, caring for our community one patient at a time.
Welcome back to Lacey, Kansas. Your Trojans up 12-6. 6 seconds remaining. Tuck, what did the Trojan defense need to do here?
Well, just watch for trickery. Like they had a huddle on the sideline. They kind of snuck this guy out here to the edge. We've got him covered, but watch out for something crazy here.
Twin receivers to the top, twin to the bottom, single back.
We're going
and now a timeout with the Trojans. We'll just leave it right here.
Called by Girard.
With 6 seconds remaining, you're looking for something trickery, or you're looking for a double move.
Yep, it's either going to be, like you said earlier, Dale, it's going to be a hook and ladder, or we're going to roll everybody to the right and throw left. They're going to try to get somebody isolated in space here. And we just got to not bite. We've got to stay back. We've got 52 yards of field before the end zone.
They will get the ball in the second half. So if Trojans can go in up 6 here at half, that is huge.
It's a big deal, Rightfully so. We should be up by more. We've lost a fumble and been killed by penalties, but we'll take it any way we can get it, man. I'm happy to go up 12-6.
6 seconds remaining. Prairie View will come out of the huddle.
So I see that we've
done it twice.
I almost think that's illegal what they did there.
Snap, shotgun, roll to his right, flushed. And now lots of time. Thrown down the middle, and it will be incomplete. Wow.
And Eli put a smack on the quarterback.
And that is how the halftime will end. Trojans up 12-6. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with the halftime show brought to you by GN Bank, where they've been providing the customers with the highest quality financial service in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agricultural needs, turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. Once again, your Trojans lead at 12-6 at half. Right here on Girard Sports Live.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time that the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It can't be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
I used to need a nerd to help me with all my internet problems. The internet is not working.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
The internet? Why am I not getting my email? But now I have Crawcan high-speed internet and my internet just works. With Crawcan fiber optic internet, I have all the speed I need and a connection that won't let me down. Larry, come on.
You don't need a nerd, you need Crawcan.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
At extended hours to fit your schedule, and with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Canar Eye Care, the clear choice for your family's vision.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
When I wake up in the morning, love, the sunlight hurts my eyes, then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day.
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings, leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself, when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
And welcome back to Lacine, Kansas. Your Trojans lead at 12-6 at halftime. We are on the GN Bank halftime show. It is time for the Eye on the Game, brought to you by Canar Eye Care. Thanks to the support of their community, Canar Eye Care has nearly doubled their space in extended hours with locations in both Pittsburgh and Girard. Canar Eye Care is the clear choice. Make an appointment by calling 620-235-1737. Tuck, just an overview of the first half.
A lot of mistakes by both teams. Dale. A lot of penalties on both teams. We've lost one fumble. They've lost one fumble. We've put it on the ground several times. The first quarter looked like it was going to be a shootout, like a 55-45 game or something like that. But the scoring slowed down, and a lot of that was because of the penalties.
It did, and it's a back and forth game. There for a little while, it didn't look like either team would be able to stop them. But the Trojans have forced Prairie View in 2 4-and-outs and a punt. Girard has punted twice. So a good tight game here in Lacine. We're at the halftime. Thank you to GN Bank for the halftime show. It is time for a halftime stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. You're more than just a number at Farm Bureau in Girard. Agent Judd Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho will work with you to find the right plan to meet your needs. Farm Bureau offers the kind of personal touch you need when it comes to protecting what matters most. Give Farm Bureau Financial Services a call in Girard at 620-724-4213. Tuck?
Dale, I've got Girard at about 225 yards and Prairie View at about 220. So it's been real even. They've both went up and down the field a whole bunch of times, just not a lot of points for it. We've each turned the ball over one time. Both teams have punted well. Both teams have good punters. Special teams have mainly been governed by the punting. Big plays by both offenses. We had the long run by Connor Oliveira for the touchdown. They had a long run where Gabe caught him down towards the end. So, it's pretty similar right now.
The big plays have really done it. Girard started out the game with a sustained drive, but just we fumbled the ball and turned the ball over. Girard is even with Prairie View on to the fumbles so far, but Girard's got to clean that up if they want a chance to win this.
Yeah, you got to clean that up, and you've got to somehow, it's probably going to be pretty hard to clean up penalties in the middle of the game unless you can pinpoint exactly what's happening. But, man, if we could do away with about 75% of the penalties we've had, it'd be tremendous.
We're going to step away for one break. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Let me come over for Thanksgiving dinner. Hello. Let me sell you a car. You need a car. I work for Evans Motors, so please let me sell you a car.
Come on. Let the boy sell you a car.
Let me come over for Thanksgiving dinner. You've already bought a car from me at Evans Motors. Please?
He's a hard-working boy. For the love of God, let him come over. He likes stuffing.
Can I go on vacation with you?
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Mathis Drug Store Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drug Store, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
Welcome back to Lacine, Kansas. Your Trojans lead it 12-6 over the Prairie View Buffalo. It is time for a look at the scoreboard updates brought to you by Market 120. Tuck, what do you got?
Got quite a few of them, thanks to Brad Buckley and Brian Norton for sending me some scores. At the half, Frontenac 8, Burlington 0, so that's a dogfight going on in Burlington. You got the Colgan Panthers leading Wellsville 17-0. Uniontown 17, Northeast 0. Miege 49, Fort Scott 12 in the second quarter. Aquinas 28, Pittsburgh 7. And the winner of tonight's contest between Girard and Prairie View is going to play the winner of Topeka Hayden and Perry LeCompton. Right now, Hayden is up 7-6. So that's all I have, Dale.
Wow, close games all the way around, except for the Colgan game was the only one.
Colgan and Miege and Fort Scott, basically.
Yeah. So, thank you. Great look at the halftime scoreboard. We're going to step away for one more break. We'll be right back. You're watching Trojan football. They lead it 12-6 at half right here on Girard Sports Live.
And operated Jason Lehman and his staff. If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Call Service has a huge selection of tires from great brands, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Calls is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Calls Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Welcome back to Lacine, Kansas. Good shot of your Trojans coming back out on the field. We're on the GN Bank halftime show. Tuck, what do the Trojans need to do to continue to succeed?
You know, keep doing what you've been doing. You've been playing good football. I mean, you got 225 yards of offense. Let's hold on to it, and let's stop getting penalties. You know, if we can do that, that's going to be the difference in the game right there.
I agree, Tuck. Continue momentum. Keep a hold of the ball. The Trojans all year long have had a little bit of issue holding on to the ball, and we need to get to that taken care of.
You know, Columbus last week, Dale, was the first game where there was actually a little bit of mud. We played on grass, and there was a little bit of moisture. You would have thought that would have made for slick conditions, but we had no fumbles, and tonight we're on pretty new turf, dry ball fumbles. So, I don't know. Maybe the little black bouncy things are. Don't ask me. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, Tuck, while we got a minute or two, I want to give a huge shout out to my beautiful fiance. Happy birthday, dear! Can't wait to see you tomorrow, and all the events for tomorrow. I think we have a big cookout. But once again, happy birthday, Susan! And we will celebrate that tomorrow. But once again, your Trojans up 12-6 here at halftime with a minute left to go. And Prairie View will come out on the field. There will be a 2-minute stretching.
And, you know, Dale, I don't really look for either team to do a whole lot differently. I don't see either one of them changing a lot of things drastically. They've both moved the ball on offense, yet the score is only 12-6, so I think their coaches are probably just in there telling them, clean it up, guys, clean it up. If you clean it up, you're going to win the game.
Yeah, and on both sides.
Yeah.
And that's just it, and that is how huge it is for the Trojans to have gone up 6 points at halftime, because Prairie View's going to get the ball at the second half. We got to kick off to them. I think you line drive kick it again.
Yep, I agree. Luke's had that one kick he had was a super line drive kick, and those are tough to handle. You know, I think they're keying more on our outside option game now. I think we've got to try to establish the fullback a little bit, and you know, Luke's going to read it right. He's going to cut up the middle when he needs to. Luke hasn't really had a very long run yet, and I think we're going to see him gain more yardage in the second half, Dale.
With them keying on that outside pitch, I think a fake toss to the outside, tuck it down, and he will have a lot of yards to turn it upfield. You know they're trying to get the linebackers there, and you know, our offensive line's done a great job so far. Yeah. Luke's taken a couple hits, but that's going to be expected when you're going to drop back and wait that long to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's true. You know, defensively, you know, any team that's going to run, you know, basically run a power veer lead basically at the outside of the tackle, pretty hard stuff to stop because you've got to fill the backside while you're containing the outside. I feel like we did a better job on that the middle of the second quarter. So, you know, we got to keep doing that and look for them to change a few things up here and there, but just play consistent, good defense, contain and fill.
So let's go over with a minute left to go. Prairie View will get the ball back, but and we're not looking ahead by no means. The winner of this game will play Topeka Hayden or Prairie Lecompton. And both schools are east of both those schools. So whether it is Prairie View tonight or Girard tonight, someone is going to have a home game between the two of us next week.
Well, you know, I truly believe in our team, our players, and our coaches, and I think it's going to be us. You know, may the best team win, but I think we're going to pull it out here, Dale.
God. Wow, that is.
Wearing a Minnesota Vikings jersey. We want your report for practice tomorrow.
And I doubt if anybody could hear what the guy just said because it's so loud nobody can understand it.
It is so loud he's bleeding himself out with feedback. So, and of course, once again,
are you ready for some more football?
We get put right underneath the speaker.
Yeah.
So,
are you ready for some more football?
So it is time for the second half. Second half kickoff is brought to you by Laird Ceramics of Girard. These guys want to know if everybody's ready for some football. I'm ready for him to shut the mic off.
If anybody has a pair of wire cutters and you're listening in our crowd, could you please bring them over to the box?
I got 50 cents for them if they do.
I've got $50.
Trojans lead it 12-6 to start the third quarter.
So it looks like Luke's going to be teeing it up.
And number 2, Luke Nigerman, set to kick for the Trojans.
Jacobs and Eisenhower both back there. They both got some speed.
I think you take that away from them with the ball kicked on the ground. Nigerman will approach and he'll line drive it. It will bounce at about the 18-yard line. Jacobs with it. He'll have some blockers and will be wrapped up about the 37-yard line.
Brought down by several Trojans, but we're going to give 82 the initial contact, and that is Briar Glazer.
So the Prairie View offense will take over 1st and 10, ball on the 37-yard line.
Prairie View starts the ball with the series on their own.
They'll come out. Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom, turn, handoff, second man through. He's got some room, and he'll be tripped up, but not before he gains about 9 yards on the play.
Power to the right. You know, they're kind of lining up and going right at that three-man front.
Gain of 9 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 1 from the 46-yard line.
Send a single receiver to the top, single to the back. Turn, handoff, first man through. And he's still on his feet. He'll wrap around for a first down.
With the carry, and number 33, Brecken with the defense.
I would like to tell you who made that tackle. I think Brecken was in there. I couldn't see anything else.
Play was good for a Prairie good. Ball is now on the 48-yard line of the Buffaloes.
First and 10 for the Buffaloes. Ball on the 48-yard line. Turn, handoff, second man through. D. Weidman slows him down. He's still on his feet, and he'll get across the 50. Gain of about 3 on the play. Weidman's just got to wrap him up. He just can't arm tackle him.
You know, Dale, I noticed our line we shifted at the last minute that time. Worked out. Our line went right where they was going. So
Number 11 and number 12.
Second down and 8 for the Buffalo. Ball just across the stripe. 49-yard line. Single receiver, the twin receivers at the bottom of the screen. Jacobs behind Klein. Klein will take the snap, hand it off. Little confusion, and now Klein's running for his life.
There we go.
And a tackle going to be made. Whoa, how can that be all the way up here?
Whoa, yeah, look at that spot.
Wow, they will give him 5 yards on the spot.
Dale, hold my headset while I yell for a minute. My goodness.
He was running backwards to elude, and they gave him forward progress.
Well, 3rd and 14.
Buffaloes will break the huddle. They'll go out of the I formation, send twin receivers to the bottom of the screen. Turn, roll, thrown over the middle, incomplete. Lolleman got a hand on it, knocked it down.
Going to force a punt. That's what we need.
So the Trojans defense holds. Bring up 4th down and 14.
Kester back.
Don't do something stupid and rough the punter or anything here. Take the snap, turn, and he'll get it away. High kick. And a fair catch going to be called for at the 24-yard line. That's where the Trojans will take over.
So
boy, he's got a leg.
He does. Man, that ball, Dale, he kicked that a mile high. That's an excellent punt. Good job by Alex to get under it and call for the fair catch.
Well, yeah, that could have rolled all the way down.
Oh, man.
So the Trojans will take over. Ball on the 24-yard line. Trojans need to get a drive together here.
Need to recreate the first quarter without the fumbles.
Twin receivers to the bottom, single receiver to the top. Logan Thomas to the top. Turn, handoff. And a gain of about 2 yards on the play.
Merrill on the carry.
Deacon Merrill with the carry. Tackled by number 69, Andrew Reynolds for the Buffaloes. And a 2 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 8 from the 26-yard line.
So 2nd down and 8 for the Trojans. Negman will take the snap, pitch it to the outside. He's got Oliveira.
Nice blocking.
And he'll make it all the way up to the 35-yard line. Good enough for a Trojan. Now they're going to say he's short.
Well, it's going to be real close, I think. It's right at it. They're going to give it to him.
First down for the Trojans. Boy, Oliveira hits that corner. He gets upfield quick.
He did, and a real nice job by Mason Hubner blocking. Mason engaged his guy, drove his feet, and he blocked all the way to the whistle.
Trojans break the huddle. Send Harrison to the top. Logan Thomas to the bottom of the screen. Nigaman will get him set. Send one in motion, turn. Pitch it to the outside. He'll make one guy miss. And he'll slide down after a short gain. It looked like he went to cut and just slid out from underneath him.
You know, it's almost, Dale, it's almost like that turf's a little slick out there. We've seen kids from both sides kind of lose their footing. But 2-3 yard gain.
I never had any experience playing on turf, so could be. We'll send receivers tight. Turn. Pitch it to the outside again. And Him's going to make a guy miss across the 50 up to the 45. And I think that's Oliveira.
That is.
Nice run. Gaining 20 yards on the play.
So he really hitting that corner and turning it upfield.
We are now in Buffalo territory with the ball on the Buffalo's 45-yard
So
line.
Trojans driving. We're on their side of the field now.
First and 10 for your Trojans. Ball on the 45-yard line.
So we need to hurry up. Play clock's down to 8. Don't need a penalty.
Play clock down to 5, 3. They'll get it off. Pitch to the outside. He's got to make a guy miss, and
That's
will
a horse
be
collar
down. That will not be called. I don't know how.
Otis Jacobs with the defense for the Buffaloes.
Loss of 1 on the play. Oliveira was tackled in the backfield. Nice defensive hustle there by Jacobs.
Yep,
that was a horse collar. Cannot grab him by the back of the shoulder pads inside the collar. Second down and 11 for your Trojans. Jacobs made a nice tackle from his linebacker position. Send one in motion, turn, toss, fake the toss. Now penalty on the play.
False start.
And a false start against the Trojans. 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
So we continue to be plagued by penalties. I would say this is by far the most penalized game we've played in all year.
6:41 remaining here in the third quarter. Play clock down to 12 as they break the huddle. Trojans going to have to hustle. Now they've turned it around on a little reverse play to Hubner, and he'll get his 4 yards back. Bring up a third down. I'm going to say short, going to be third down and 12 for the Trojans. Trojans have had a lot of third and longs tonight.
They have. You know, I noticed earlier in the game, 34 was getting some pressure off the right side of the defense. We got to be sure and move our feet if we're blocking him out there on the edge.
And a timeout going to be called by the Trojans. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hempler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hempler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Lacine, Kansas. Your Trojans lead it 12-6 with 5:51 remaining here in the third quarter. Trojans called a timeout, 3rd and 12. Tuck, what do you got?
Inside passing, so we'll just have to, I don't know.
Nigaman will take the snap, straight drop back. It's going to be a middle screen. He's got some room up to the 40, and he will go out of bounds. That'll bring up a 4th down and 5 for the Trojans. Tuck, you go for it here?
I think you do. The way your defense is playing, Dale, I think you don't have any choice. I mean, what are you going to gain? Maybe 20 yards on a punt at the most? Might
pin them deep into the wind. Trojans will go for it here. I look for try to get him to jump off sides.
Yeah.
Play.
You could even do that and run the clock all out, take a delay game, or who knows.
Nigaman will get him set, turn, throw it over the middle in triple coverage, and it will go incomplete.
So
And so the Trojans will turn the ball over on downs.
Logan Thomas is the intended receiver. Defense by Zach Peace for the Buffaloes.
So the Buffaloes will take over ball on the 40-yard line. 5:41 remaining here in the third quarter. Buffaloes will send a single receiver to the top of the screen, single to the bottom. Jacobs, the second back, they'll turn, toss to him. He'll cut it inside. He'll make three guys miss up to the 50. The linebacker's got to be there.
Yeah. Defense was play was good.
So good for a first down for the Buffaloes. I think you're going to see Jacobs with a lot of carries here in the second half.
If I'm the coach, I'm going to ride on him. You know, and they had a nice lane for him there, and we had guys coming to field, but they had blockers on them.
They'll same formation. Jacobs second back through, turn, handoff, first man through, and he'll gain about 5 on the play. Bring up second down and 5 for the Buffaloes. Buffaloes taking some large gains up the middle.
Harrison, we believe, was the defense for the Trojans.
Buffaloes will break the huddle. Second down and 5. Ball on the 42-yard line. Klein will take the snap, toss to the outside. They'll turn it inside this time, and he'll ride him down. Gain of about 4, be close to a first down. I think he's going to be about a yard short.
Looked like we were going to maybe hit him for a loss right there, and he kind of held up and let some guys funnel past him and went ahead and got 3 or 4 yards.
So big play here for the Trojan defense.
Need a Brecken Troike blitz, smash him in the backfield right here.
Take the snap, turn, hand it off, up the middle, big hole. A gain of about 10 on the play. Sharman from the backside will make the tackle.
Yeah, you're just gonna, if we're just gonna run 3 guys up there, they're gonna do that the rest of the game. I mean, we've got to have some pressure, some blitz, something, little reinforcement there.
So it will be 1st and 10, ball on the 29-yard line for the Buffaloes. Trojans lead it by 6. Twin receivers at the bottom of the screen. Jacobs, second guy back. Turn, hand it off to him again, and he'll make 2 guys miss, run over another one. Gain of about 4 on the play. The Trojans were there. They just got to make a tackle in the backfield. He's a hard runner.
He is. He's strong. He's fast.
They'll send a single receiver to the top of the screen, single to the bottom. Jacobs is the tailback behind Klein. Klein will survey, send one in motion, turn, another toss, sweep to the outside. And Jacobs will get about 3 yards on the play. Bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Buffaloes.
And it's definitely 4-down territory. What we need right here is a negative play or a loose ball or something. That's kind of been our saving grace tonight. When it's been 3rd and 5 or so, they've been penalized. They fumbled once on 3rd and 4, so we could use a little help, and we could also use a blitz and a stroke them in the backfield.
3rd down and 3, ball on the 22-yard line, 2:25 to go here in the third quarter. And they jumped off sides. Their tailback
called on us.
Their tailback jumped. Oh, wow. Now we came across, but their tailback moved. So that'll give them a 1st and 10, ball on the 16-yard line. Trojan defense has to stand here. 2:11 to go. Take the snap, turn, hand off, first guy through. Nope, going to keep it himself. He's got a bunch of room. He'll cut to the outside. Touchdown, Prairie View.
Give that one to the official.
Number 2, David Klein with a nice run around the end. The result of the play was good for a Prairie View.
They will kick the ball. They'll line up for the extra point. Snap is low, but the kick is away and good. Prairie View will go up 13-12 over your Trojans with 2:01 remaining here in the third quarter. Got to make a tackle, Tuck.
Got to make a tackle. You know, we've got to make a tackle. They ran it right down our throats. We've got to make some adjustments up there. We're not going to stop that with 3 guys up there.
So with 2:01 remaining here in the third quarter, your Trojans down 1. And how big was that going into halftime? Up 6, Tuck.
It's a big deal, you know, and I feel like we squandered some opportunities in the first half. I feel like Dale, it probably should have been we probably should have had at least 20 points in the first half, but you can't turn the ball over. We've got to come out and we've got to attack on offense. I feel like we've kind of lost our attack on offense.
Looks like we have, is that Damon?
Looks like Damon and Davis.
Kickoff for the Buffaloes. 25, Damon,
and the ball will kick deep. Wow. Let it go out of bounds. Going to take it at the 10-yard line. Make one guy miss. Up to the 15. You got to let that go out of bounds. Trojans will take over at the 15-yard line. And you got to get a drive going here.
Yep, we've got to attack. We've got to get down the field.
Negaman will come in and call the play at the huddle. Break the huddle, bring it up. Single receiver to the bottom of the screen. Single to the top. Send one in motion, turn, hand it off. No, pitch to the outside. Oliveira's got a little room, but he's going to be tracked down.
There's a flag.
There's a flag, and that will be Jacobs with the tackle. Finally, the horse collar going to be called. Got to get the linebacker sealed. He flows well. Horse collar against the Buffaloes.
Yeah, that linebacker's doing a good job of stringing the pitch man out.
15-yard penalty will put the ball on the 29-yard line of the Trojans.
So 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Trojans with a break here. Got to capitalize on that.
That kind of got us out of the danger zone there back on the 15. A little room to operate.
We've only gone deep once, Tuck. Boy, I'd like to see something here. We'll go single tight, receiver to the top, single tight to the bottom. Negaman will take the snap, turn, hand it off up the middle. Oh, pitch to the outside. Oliveira's got a little bit of room. And gain of about 3 on the play.
Oliveira with the carry was tackled by Cody Eisenhower.
Percent a gain of 4 on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 6.
You know, if you can keep running that and keep running it to that seam, you're going to break one before long. It may be Luke or it may be Connor, but somebody's going to turn it up.
And the 4 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 6 from the 38-yard line.
Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Merrill, the running back behind Negaman. Turn one in motion, turn, drop back pass. Down the sidelines he goes. Todd got it caught. All the way down to the 27-yard line. I'm sorry, 31-yard line. Oliveira, that's just a little circle play right there.
Number 16, Zach Feast for the Buffaloes. Play was good for a Trojan first down.
Nicely thrown ball by Negaman. Good catch by Oliveira to watch it in. Trojans need to get something here.
1 man away from there, that Dale. Yeah, we got to capitalize. We've got the ball in their 32. We got momentum. Keep running the ball downhill.
1st and 10, ball at the 32-yard line. Niggman, the quarterback, will take the snap, turn, hand it off up the middle, and a gain of about 3 on the play. Up to the 29-yard line. Nice hard run there by Merrill.
And that's going to be the end of 3.
And that will do it for the third quarter. Trojans trail by 1, but are driving here on Girard Sports Live.
Play brings up 2nd and 7 from the 29-yard line. And that's the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. With the score, Prairie 13, Girard 12.
Dr. Weissman and her team are fantastic. I really feel like I've been given a second chance at life.
Call to learn more. Girard Medical Center, caring for our community one patient at a time.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our
Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Peyton Core. Miranda Williams.
Welcome back to
Finley
Lacine,
Baker.
Kansas, home of the Prairie View
Peyton
Buffalo.
Caitlin Ingram.
Trojans trail by 1 to start the fourth quarter.
Lexi Baker. Maddie Baker. Sydney Burchett. Avery Paulson.
So 2nd down 7.
And the mascot, Mackenzie Brown. The cheer sponsors are Shelby Northcutt and Priscilla Moreno.
So he's going to get stopped for lost a couple there, kind of a counter option.
Olivera with the carry. Zach Foose
That'll bring up
for the Buffaloes on the last play.
3rd down and 8 for your Trojans. Hurry up offense here. Niggman will take the snap, send one in motion. They say they did not cross the neutral zone. They'll reset it. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Turn, drop back pass.
There he is.
Wide open down the sideline, overthrew him. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 8 for the Trojans.
Defense by Zach Foose for the Buffaloes.
I think you have no choice. You got to go.
Down 1 here to start the fourth quarter. No reason to panic about this, but you need to get the first down here.
Bring up 4th and 8 from the 30-yard line.
Niggman will take the snap, drop straight back, roll, turn, throw it. It's going to go through the arms.
Wouldn't have been a first down anyhow.
And Merrill, the intended receiver, it will fall incomplete. Turn it over on downs.
So, hey, we got to stand up here. You know, we're down their side of the field. Need a quick stop.
Speed defense in there to give your starting defense a breather. But you have to bring linebackers when you do this, because you know they're going to get a steady dose right up the middle by Jacobs. Jacobs will be the first back behind Klein. Turn, and they'll fake the handoff to the outside.
That's a hold right there.
And he will gain about 6 on the play. No question about it. Buckle was getting held on his outside linebacker position.
Trying to get outside and contain that. The guy's pulling him inside.
6 on the play.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Buffaloes.
36-yard line.
Buffaloes break the huddle, send twin receivers to the top. Jacobs tight behind Klein. Turn, hand it off, first guy through, that's Jacobs. And it'll be gain of about 8 on the play. First down for the Buffaloes.
First and 10 from the 43-yard line for the Buffaloes.
Yeah, you've got to hit them for a 0 or a negative play here on first or second down and force them into a little bit longer situation.
Prairie View has made some adjustments on their offense, and they're just running it right up the middle. Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Klein under center. Take the snap, turn, hand it to the second guy outside, and he's got some speed. He'll cross the 50-yard line.
He's given out of bounds by number 21, Jared Huckle.
Gain of about 8 on the play.
8 on the play.
Ball on the 49-yard line. Trojan defense looks gassed.
Yep, they do.
Second and 2.
They'll send a single receiver to the top. Turn, handoff right up the middle. Nope, going to pull it to the outside. Klein's going to have enough for a first down.
Klein with the carry. He was passing about 33. That is Brenton Toykin. But the play was good for a Prairie View.
So Prairie View just taking their time, eating the clock up. 9:35 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Buffaloes will break the huddle, send a single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Jacobs will be right behind Klein as the fullback. Turn, handoff outside. He's going to get hit. Gain of about 3 on the play.
Number 33, Brenton Toykin with the initial contact on the play.
You know, they do a really good job of just running that lead right there. I mean, we're
say a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for the Buffaloes. And they're eating the clock up right at 9 minutes to go here in the contest. Trojans trail by 1. Same formation. Single to the top, single to the bottom. Jacobs right behind Klein. Turn, handoff, cross buck. Not much there, but he'll gain about 2 on the play. Bring up a 3rd down and 2 for the Buffalo.
Dale and I saw our outside linebackers that time were starting to cheat up a little bit. I think that's what we have to do. We've got to bring that pressure from outside in and stop that lead before it gets going.
Take the chance and stunt some outside linebackers on some fires. Get them in that hole, make it disrupt it what we can. So 3rd down and 3. 4 down territory for the Buffalo. Trojans need to come up big here. Turn, toss, outside, turn it in.
There it
nice
is.
Tackle there by Troike. It'll bring up a 4th down and 2 for the Buffalo. And say he lost a yard on the play.
Yeah. So huge play right here. You know, I'm going to say you're going to have to watch for Jacobs here.
I think you watch here and you fake the hand. You got to watch the fake and a bootleg out. So huge play here coming for the Trojans. Need a stop.
Don't jump.
Turn, toss play, same thing. Cut it to the outside.
Nope.
And he didn't get it.
Nope, he's short.
The Trojans will take it, take the ball over on downs. Great job by the Trojan defense to bend but don't break right there.
That was. Now we've got to go attack. We got to put some pressure back on them right here.
They will start the series with 1st down on their own 35-yard line.
Looks like Zach Davis is in the game as tailback for Ethan Merrill's going to come out.
Nigaman will bring in the play, break the huddle. We'll send a single receiver to the top. Single to the bottom. Motion, turn, pitch it to the outside. Oliveira's got to make one guy miss. He will, and scamper forward for about 3 yards.
So, good second effort by Connor.
It'll be a 2nd down and 7 for the Trojans. Ball all the way up to the 39-yard line.
2nd and 6 from the 39-yard line.
Turn, pitch to the outside again. Hubner will get the first down.
Nice run by Mason.
The 16, Mason Hubner with carry.
And as long as you held onto the ball, I don't mind this at all. You're eating up clock, but you got to score at the end of this.
Yep, that's right.
He'll make it all the way up to the 46-yard line, 1st and 10 for your Trojans.
Dale, they're really starting to cheat to the outside. That fullback had a big hole that time.
Send one in motion, turn, hand it off with the fullback this time, and gain of about 1 yard on the play.
The hole wasn't there this time.
Yeah. So 2nd down and 9 for your Trojans. We'll break the huddle, send a single receiver to the bottom of the screen, single to the top. Turn, drop, straight back, throw it deep, and can't get there. Bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Trojans. I don't mind the call, just throw it up so big man can go get it.
Yeah. You know, our long pass to Caden Harrison in the first quarter was more of just a, here it is, go get it. And he just out-physicaled everybody to it. Probably got away with a little bit of a push-off, but I like that with Logan or Caden, either one.
So 3rd down and 9. Trojans need some yards here. Turn, pitch it to the outside, and Hubner will make one guy miss, but he's going to be short. It'll be bring up 4th down and about 3. Got to go for it here, don't you? Just under 6 minutes to go. Wow, they're going to make it a long 3.
Yeah, I mean, you punt it to them. Chances are you may not get the ball back. If you do, there may be less than a minute. But
so the Trojans will break the huddle, 4th down and 3. Send a single receiver to the top, single to the bottom. Single guy in motion, turn. Nigaman will get it himself.
That's what we hadn't
past the 40. Nice job by Luke Nigaman to just turn his shoulders upfield and get that first down. Trojans needed that.
We hadn't seen it all game, Dale, and that's what we needed right there, something different. That's going to give them something to think about, too.
1st and 10, ball on the 36-yard line. 5:47 remaining here in the contest. Your Trojans trail by 1. We'll send a single receiver to the top, tight. Single receiver to the bottom, tight. Pitch to the outside, ball's on the ground, just get on it. He's got it.
Yep.
Wow.
That's going to be a loss of 5-6 yards.
Man. 7-yard loss, they're going to say. Bring up 2nd down and 17.
A loss of 6 on that play brings up 2nd and 16 from the 42-yard line.
Trojans need a big play here. 2nd down and 16. Send one in motion. Straight drop back. Throw it deep over the middle, and
it was there. It was right there. Mason didn't find the ball.
3rd and 16 now for your Trojans. Boy, that was wide open.
Yeah. I don't know, Dale, if he didn't see it in the lights. I don't know.
Timeout called by Prairie View. We'll take it with him. Trojans trail by 1 with 4:56 remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Hello. Let me sell you a car. You need a car. I worked for Evans Motors, so please let me sell you a car.
Come on, let the boy sell you a car.
Let me come over for Thanksgiving dinner. You've already bought a car for me at Evans Motors. Please?
He's a hard-working boy. For the love of God, let him come over. He likes stuffing.
Can I go on vacation with you?
Welcome back to Lacine, Kansas. Prairie View leads it 13-12 with just under 5 minutes to go. 3rd down and 16. Don't have to get it all at once here, Tuck. They'll break the huddle. Send twin receivers to the top, single to the bottom. Take the snap, straight drop. He'll roll to the right. Pass is going to be caught.
That's just a couple yards short. We'll take that.
Hubner
Yes.
with the catch. It'll bring up a 4th down and 2 for the Trojans.
Much more manageable.
4:41, but just think if you don't have the negative play.
Oh, yeah, you're 1st and 10. You're
4th and 2 from the 28-yard line.
So huge play here for the Trojan offense. 4th down and 2. You got Zach Davis as the running back. Send one in motion, turn, pitch to the outside, and he's got the first down.
And more. Yep.
Still on his feet all the way up to the 22-yard line. Trojans driving here with 4:13 remaining in the contest.
They just got to keep rolling. You know, one thing about it is if we can take another couple minutes off the clock and put one in and go up, they're not a fast striking offense. So we don't want to give them too much time.
Nigaman send one in motion, turn. 2 men in motion. Tailback moved as the running back was, or the wing back was in motion. 1 step forward, 2 steps back sometimes, Tuck.
It's been our Achilles heel all night is the penalties. 5-yarder right there.
Bring up 1st down and 15.
And the penalty was the illegal chip called against the Trojans. 5-yard penalty.
1st and 15, ball
1st and 15 from the 20.
On the 28-yard line. Nigaman will take the snap, turn, hand it off up the middle.
Nice run.
Nice run. He'll get all of the 5 yards back from the penalty. So 2nd down and 10. Nice job by the offensive line. The hole was there.
Big hole.
2nd and 10 for your Trojans. 3:30 remaining in the contest. Trojans driving here in the 4th quarter.
We are within Garrett Humble's range, Dale.
Nigaman will take the snap, turn, and he'll pitch it to the outside. Make one guy miss. He's up to the 15 and out of bounds.
So he's going to be spotted.
I'm going to say at the 16.
Okay. Man, I sure thought he was up there further than that.
I'm going to say at the 17. Bring up a 3rd down and 6. And a timeout by Prairie View. We'll take it with them. You're watching Trojan football right here on Girard Sports Live.
We're going to have a 3rd and 5 from the 12-yard line.
Girard Store Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drug Store, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Welcome back to Lacine, Kansas. Your Trojans trail by 1 with 3:11 remaining. 3rd down and 5 for the Trojans. Tuck, I think it's 4th down territory.
I'd say so, Dale. You know, I know Garrett Humble can make a field goal from there, but let's just see what happens here.
Single receiver to the top, single to the bottom, in tight. Zach Davis right behind Nigamans. In one in motion, turn. Going to be a reverse, and it's going to be sniffed out.
Nice run. Keep pushing.
And he will gain about 1.5 yards on the play. They were ready for that one, but the Trojan offensive line got behind him in a scrum.
Yep, and great effort by Mason.
Tackled by Andrew Reynolds.
Here comes Humble.
Here comes Humble.
And they have 4th and 3 from the 15-yard line.
Pretty much towards the middle of the field.
Remember, our extra point was blocked.
Yeah.
Got to get in there tight.
I'd say they're probably going to ice him.
Snaps down, kicks away.
No good.
No good.
So 2:20 left. Trojans with 2 timeouts.
.220 remaining here in the contest. Trojans need a turnover. 3 and out.
Yep.
You know they're going to milk the clock all the way down.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're going to run every second off they can, which rightfully so they should. You know, we've got to try to get in the backfield right here. We've got to try to disrupt them.
Turn, toss to the outside, and he'll make one guy miss, still on his feet.
Brody Eisenhower with a nice run. Tackle by number 50, James Shireman, and number...
Timeout called by the Trojans. We'll leave it right here, Tuck. 2:11. Gain of 5 on the play, or gain of 4 on the play.
You know, and so many times, looks like we've had them in the backfield, and we just can't close. They suck right in there behind their blockers, and
Bodie gained 4 yards.
I don't know.
And 2nd and 6 from the 24-yard line.
Trojan defense has to stand here. If they get a first down, it is pretty well over.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't allow any first downs.
You know, I think you start stunting a little bit, and take the risk of getting burnt.
Yeah.
We have not seen
to.
them go deep yet.
No, and they're not going deep right now. I mean, if anything, you know, they're gonna have it there, you know, till 4th down, and they're gonna punt it. I mean,
so the Trojans defense will come out. 2:11 remaining, down 1 point here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 6 for the Buffalo. They'll go double tight, single receiver behind him. Jacobs, the fullback, turn, hand off to the fullback.
There we go. D
right
got
there
it.
is a great tackle by D. Still going to give him a yard on the play. Bring up a 3rd down.
Timeout,
and
Girard.
Another timeout called by Girard.
Tackle by D. Weidman.
So great play there by D. Weidman. 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 5. They're going to call it. We'll leave it right here. One more stop. Got to make a stop here. With 2:02 remaining here in the contest, down 1. And I look for something similar to that again.
So they put 3 seconds back on the clock, 2:05 now. Yeah, and this wouldn't shock me here, Dale, where you see them fake it up the middle and the quarterback try to run around the end. So, I mean, we got to have a little contain out there.
If the Trojans can get a stop here, I look for Prairie View to punt the ball away.
Yes.
And the Trojans have to come after it.
So News End Frontenac won 22-6 over Burlington.
3rd down and 6. Trojans have to have it stop here. Turn, handoff up the middle. Nope, going to pull it himself, and he's going to get enough for a 1st down. Minute 57 remaining.
Yep.
Number 75, Girard, and number 21, Garrett Buckle with the defense. Result of the play was good for a Prairie.
So a minute 53 remaining here in the contest. Buffaloes have a 1st and 10 and can run the clock.
Yep.
No one been asked to announce that there will be a trophy presentation after the conclusion of tonight's game.
Minute 30 remaining. Buffalo's in victory formation. They'll turn and take a knee. Now, there's nothing the Trojans can do. We're out of timeouts.
Nope. Yep, you can't stop the clock. We were offsides.
So the Trojans nothing they can do about it, Tuck.
Nope, you can't stop it. You know, hate to lose this game this way. We scored all of our points in, the first quarter, Dale?
Yep.
I mean,
Buffalo's in victory formation. They will take the snap, and 50 seconds remaining.
One more play.
And the Buffaloes will be back in victory formation. Trojans going to fall here tonight. That's going to do it.
So
rough night for the Trojans, especially the seniors tonight. We will step away from the post game. We're going to turn it over to Jess Murphy. Tucker and I are going to go down and talk to our young men. We're going to step away for 1 minute. We'll go ahead and we'll show the presentation
Hayden High School wins tonight
for the regional runner-up. As we do that,
wins, Prairie View will travel to there to compete for the play.
We're going to, Tucker and I are going to make our way down, and Jess Murphy will come up and run the camera. We're going to go to a timeout. Once again, your Trojans fall by 1 here in Lacine to Prairie View.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank everyone for coming out tonight. We wish everyone a safe drive home. Please, if you would, please your area and put the trash in the proper receptacle. We would be greatly appreciated.
This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue mascot debit card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
All right, welcome back to Lacey, Kansas. This post-game show is brought to you by the Leah Smith Agency, Farmers Insurance. Leah has over 10 years of industry experience in both Kansas and Missouri. Let Leah and her staff find the right coverage for your personal or business needs. To learn more, call 620-670-4590. Proudly serving our community and cheering on the Trojans.
BF Goodrich and Uniroyal. Farmers and ranchers trust Call's service with fast, reliable, on-the-farm service daily. Plus, Call's is the first stop for lube and oil changes in Girard. Get back in the game with a stop at Call's Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
We're back to Lacey, Kansas. It's a tough one, especially when your kid's a senior. Trojans fall 13-12 here in Prairie View. The Trojans, hard-fought battle, scored all their points in the first quarter. It's time for the post-game coach's interview. I'm not going to bother Coach. He's out there talking to his seniors, rightfully so. That's what a good coach does. But the post-game coach's interview brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. To learn more online, mybankcmb.com. Step away for one break. We'll be right back.
Croccan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Croccan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Croccan. If you need to stay connected, you need Croccan.
This is Greg from the original home location of Derailed Commodity in nearby Brazelton, Kansas. Our home location includes the warehouse for our company's 16 other stores, allowing us to feature a huge selection of furniture at outlet prices. We also feature by far the area's largest in-stock selection of carpet and floor coverings, and the absolute lowest prices on mattresses. We're your source for lodge-style rustic furniture for homes and cabins. So come see us at our large facility in Brazelton, your destination for outlet pricing.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Mathis Drugstore Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drugstore, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Welcome back to Lacey, Kansas, home of the Prairie View Buffaloes. Your Trojans fall 13-12 in a hard-fought game. Duck, let's talk just for a second here about our seniors. Number 5, Caden Harrison, linebacker, tight end.
Caden always been a hard-nosed football player. Coached Caden in baseball and football and everything else since he's about 8 years old. Great kid.
Connor Oliveira, 5'10", 150-pound outside linebacker, running back.
You know, everybody saw his speed tonight. Connor didn't come to us till he was a junior in high school, but had a big impact on the team this year. We're glad to have him.
Number 11, Caden Lolleman, 5'8", 200 pounds, quarterback, linebacker.
You know, you can't say enough about Caden Lolleman. He was a leader on the team last year, this year. You know, he was a starting quarterback all year till last week. And then, then a sophomore goes in front of him, but Caden stepped it up on defense and kept supporting his teammates, and that's a leader right there.
Number 15, Logan Thomas, 6'5", 200 pounds, wide receiver, free safety.
Would have liked to have seen him targeted another time or two tonight, but it didn't work out. Logan didn't start playing football, I think, till sophomore, junior year, but contributed a lot this year.
Number 16, Mason Hubner, 5'9", 173 pounds, running back, outside linebacker.
You know, I think when Mason was in 6th grade, he got the award in little kids football just for being the hardest playing, quietest, hardest working kid, and that says everything about Mason right there. He hadn't changed any.
Number 21, Jarrett Buckle, 6'2", 165 pounds, outside linebacker.
All I can say is wow with some of the hits he had this year. I don't think Jarrett played football till he was a junior. Didn't see the field much last year, and he came in this year and he just lit some people up. Great tackler this year. Glad he stuck it out.
Number 34, Zach Davis, 5'9", 185 pounds, running back, cornerback.
You know, Zach was another kid who didn't really start playing until he was a junior. Zach, I believe he contributed some last year. He contributed some this year. Saw Zach make a couple of nice touchdown runs this year and make some nice defensive plays and returning kicks. Great job, Zach.
Number 50, Gabe Shireman, 6'1", 190 pounds.
You know, Gabe is one of those kids, you always just waited on Gabe to grow up. And we watched Gabe grow up before our eyes this year. Gabe had an outstanding game tonight at defensive end. You can tell the work Gabe has done in the wrestling room has changed Gabe, turned himself into a great football player.
Number 62, Zach Shindo, 5'9", 235-pound lineman.
Zach, you could watch Zach out there. Zach was one of our starting offensive linemen this year, and he kind of subbed in and out on the defense. And when he was in there on defense, he'd just blow through there like a madman. And I think that exemplifies him. He just gets after it out there. I think Zach played all 4 years, so great job, Zach. Appreciate you.
I will do this one. Number 74, Eli Tucker, 6'3", 312 pounds, offensive lineman, defensive lineman. Eli Tucker is a four-year letterman. Eli Tucker has played on the interior line and done a great job all year. Eli Tucker has taken on some of the most double teams all year long, and Eli came through with flying colors. He's a tough, hard-nosed kid. He's been in the weight room, and if Eli wants to, I believe Eli can go on and play. Number 75, D. Weidman.
You could say the same thing about D, if not more than you did about Eli. I think D was a starter, I think, sophomore, junior, senior year. He might have even seen the field some when he was a freshman. Big, long, lanky kid. We're going to miss D. We're going to miss watching D grab them kids and just throw them to the ground. We've seen that for 3 years now. We're going to miss that. D, it's been fun to watch you, buddy. Good luck.
As a personal note, if I don't get too emotional here, I want to thank all the seniors. We've watched them grow. Justin and I, being parents of senior dads this year, we've watched them grow. The first of the year, we thought, oh, wow, it's going to be a long year. Turned it on. We saw the glimmers of hope. We saw everything just one cog off. And, and that is a feather in their hat that they could pull it all together and make a great comeback, beat a number 4 ranked team at 8-0 Columbus, and beat them with a stick, and turned around and come up here and played a hard-fought game against a very good Prairie View team. So as a personal note, I want to thank all the seniors for putting their time in, for being great leaders, and wish them the best in wrestling and in basketball and the future sports that they play and future endeavors in life, because the game of football will teach you so much.
That's right. And guys, it's not the end of the world. Tonight was probably most of you, if not all of you's last football game you'll ever play, but you'll remember tonight for the rest of your lives. And just go into it. Don't go into it disappointed because you lost. Think about all the things you learned in the last 2 to 4 years playing high school football, and your coaches have taught you. You've learned to trust your teammates. We saw that a lot last week and this week. Thank you, guys. Hope you've been a good example for the guys below you.
Player of the game brought to you by Evans Motors. The best players in the car business are Nate and Eddie at Evans Motors. Let them find the right car, truck, van, or SUV that is right for you and your family. Visit them at the corner of 69 and 400 south of Pittsburgh, or see their online showroom at Evans Motors. Tuck, I vote we give it to the seniors.
Hey, amen, Dale. I don't think we have any choice but to do that. It's been a pleasure watching you guys. You kind of laid it all out there last Friday and tonight, and congratulations on a good season. Your record may not say you had a great season, but I think a lot of people would disagree with that. So thank you guys and good luck.
We want to thank everyone out there that has sponsored us, that has watched us, that has encouraged us on social media. Tucker and I, and along with Jess Murphy, we appreciate the comments. We appreciate the support that our family, our hometown gives us. But right now I'm going to name off our sponsors. I can't thank them enough. Without them, this would not happen. Along with the Booster Club that brought all of you the volleyball games throughout the season. We're going to start off with Community National Bank, Call Service, D-Rail Commodity, Crawcan, American Family, DS Construction, Farm Bureau, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, GN Bank, Hydrix, Kennar Eye Care, Evans Motors, Liam Realty, Mathis Drug Stores, McClellan Sanitation, Norse Advertising, Roto-Rooter, Leah Smith, Farmers Insurance Agency, Wilbur Awards, C4 Coffee House, Producers Co-op, and everyone else that has come along the way. We want to thank you. We're going to close it up for tonight. Once again, your Trojans fall 13-12 here in Prairie View. We thank you. God bless everybody. Be safe going home. We'll pick you up in basketball here in about a month. You've watched it right here on Girard Sports Live.
watching Trojan Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter. Thanks for watching, and don't miss us next time right here on Girard Sports Live. You've been watching Trojan Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter. Thanks for watching.